all these niggas. Pipe up, pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up. Who the fuck won't war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a thread? Where I'm strapped like COD. And you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. If it's what you really want, my nigga, I can make one call right now. Pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick. And you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. Yeah, weight heavy on my back. I'm knowing that they coming, sitting ready on my lap. It's the biggest in the game. All these boys lame, trying to throw me off my game. It's the real big stepper, 10 toes with it. Sparing no feelings, you know anybody get it. Catch them boys slipping, never leave a witness. Never with the gimmicks, crash dummies on a mission. I'm like, yeah, I'm a problem for 'em. Plus you know I'm cocky, you cannot ignore him. On the internet, yeah, he probably hard, but in real life, he gon' need a bodyguard. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Yeah. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Yeah, y'all heavy on the dope. You really getting desperate, and it really shows. Your money getting low, your fame disappearing, and Big Ratchet took you out the game is what you hearing. Yeah, I'm a god to these niggas, and everything you spit is a facade to these niggas. And it's really clear that you've been robbing these niggas, and really soon I'ma drop a bomb on these niggas. Nah, that's the devil talking, but I don't listen. If I did, y'all be dead in coffins. Just know that day is coming. He know I'ma level off him, and that flew over heads. He know I'ma level off him. You know I'm riding with God. wise, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Oh man. Hey, know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm talking about RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, we got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to talk about, let me get out of this. Tonight we got to talk about this P. Diddy case. We got to chop it up about the diddler, the diddle-daddle diddler. We got to chop it up about the diddler himself. So let's get to the diddler. And we got to get to Jay-Z, Beyonce. What's going on with Jay-Z and Beyonce? From what I'm hearing, some content creators have gotten hit with some, hey, you better stop talking about me type ish. Not big ratchet, but allegedly there was a few TikTokers that kind of got hit with some hush hush from Jay-Z himself. I don't know what's going on with Mr. Hov, but he's been acting real weird ever since this Diddy situation happened. Also, there's a ton of celebrities that just won't speak out right now. It's a lot going on in the music industry, and I don't know, man. I'm here for it all. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm here for it all. So allegedly, there's just too much going on right now, and we're going to uncover it all. We got into Tyler Perry last night. We also were touching on the TD Jake subject, and as well as we've been uncovering a lot. I got a 20 piece from somebody earlier. I can't remember who it was, but salute to whoever sent me that 20 piece before the live started. Dang, I can't remember who it was. My fault, but it's not on the screen no more. But salute to you, and thank you, Binky, for that 5 piece. Binky says no Diddy. Hey, Binky, you trying to have a freak off? Grab the baby oil. Nah, salute, Binky. Thank you for the 5 piece. I appreciate you. Salute. Know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all, make sure everybody in the building gets the mother effing likes up. Make sure everybody in the building get the mother effing likes up. Let me get this over here. Let me move this. Let me move that over there. Let me move that like that. Hold on. All right. I think that look better. Let me see. Man. Salute. Oh, shit. There we go. There goes some love. Hold on. Let me move it over a little bit more. Let me move this over a little bit more. Let me try that. Let's see that. A little bit more. There we go. All right. That look better. How does that look, y'all, on the screen? How does that look on the screen? Let me flip my camera. There we go. Okay, there you go. Look, looks solid. All right, salute to Jess B for that 20 piece. Jess B says salute. Salute the best. Salute RG4L. I appreciate you, Jess B, for that 5 piece. Salute Jess B for the 20 piece, and K Mac for the 5 piece. I appreciate both of y'all. Salute. Oh yeah, man. We got $50 on the screen. We got 237 likes, man. I need y'all to double tap that screen and get the likes up, man. Double tap that screen and get them likes up. Know what I'm talking about? Salute. All right, there go Assassin, says Cook King. Salute. Assassin threw a honey bun up. Okay. It's time to cook.
It is time to cook. He done threw up the whole honey bun. I appreciate you, gang. Salute. 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 Know what I'm talking about? All right. How's everything looking tonight, y'all? How does the stream look right now? Y'all let me know in the chat before we get started. The stream look, y'all, I'm gonna get better with this every day. I've been learning stuff on my own, just figuring shit out on my own. So tell me how the stream look today, man. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Tone by. All right, salute. Man. All right. I said, yes, it looks great. Salute Southern Peach for that 25 piece. It says set up perfect. Thank you for the 25 piece on Cash App. Salute. All right, we're going to get started on this live tonight. I don't know. To be real, I haven't been knowing how to cover this subject because it's just too many moving parts. You're going to get lost with all of the celebrities and everybody that's tied into Diddy. So, I mean, this is like an event every single time we do it. Every time we Every time we touch this subject, it's like an event. I'm gonna be real. Every single time we touch the subject, it's like an event. Let me see if I can get this out the way. All right, there we go. My bad. Salute for who is it? Do up there 20 piece. Salute to Nurse Vaughn for the 20 piece. Says nothing but love. Thank you, Nurse Vaughn, for the 20 piece. Salute. All right, y'all showing out tonight. All right, y'all are showing out tonight. So we finna show out together then. We finna all show out. We are fixing to all show out. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. All right, make sure y'all double tap the screen, get the likes up. We're gonna get into this Diddy situation. They also connecting the white parties to all the celebrities that was there. They're gonna be looking into Michael Rubin next, from what I'm hearing behind the scenes. Also, that last P. Diddy situation that we was going over last night, I do want to readdress that situation because I was talking on Discord to some of my people last night, right? Oh, and let me say allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. All right, so salute to Linda Martinez for that 5 piece. Thank you. Salute. Okay, this is now we doing something. All right, now I see we ain't been showing out in a couple days. I don't know what's been going on, but all right, I'm feeling this tonight. Salute. So where was I at before I got that damn super chat? I don't even remember what the hell I was finna say. It don't even matter. Like I said, there's too many moving parts in this case, but we got to readdress. Oh, yeah. I know what I was talking about. We got to readdress what we was covering last night because that last lawsuit, I was talking to my people over there on Discord last night, and I'm going to be real with y'all. The last lawsuit is it's kind of sus. I ain't going to lie. It's just a tad bit sus. Not saying the lady's lying, no victim shaming here, but we was talking on Discord last night, right? And we just came up with the conclusion that there's not 100% truth in that statement. I don't know who believes the allegations that the lady threw out there on Diddy. Let me do a poll real quick. Let me say, do you believe the lady in the latest Diddy lawsuit? I'm going to say yes, she told the truth, or no, she is cap. All right, y'all let me know in the chat. What do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of her? What do y'all think of the last lawsuit that just went out, which was the one we read over last night? We were talking about the lawsuit last night, so we're going to get into that as well as some other things with Jay-Z and Beyoncé. A few more celebrities going to be on the chopping block tonight. Jennifer Lopez, of course. We have been uncovering all of this Diddy drama, all of it, and you're going to get it all right here on Ratchet TV. So make sure you double tap that screen. We almost got 300 likes, and we almost got to 160,000 subscribers, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We almost there. So salute to everybody who's supporting the channel. Salute to everybody in the building, man. We about to get to this Diddy situation. Are y'all ready? Because there's gonna be a lot of freaking moving parts in this shit. Hold on, let me go back up here real quick. Let me go here. All right. Let me see how it looks on the screen real quick, because I'm gonna have to move that. Yeah. Give me a second, y'all. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move that like that, because I gotta go over to my what's the name? Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go over to this. Here we go. Let's talk about this, because this is what we uncovered last night. Remember, we were saying that this was all a lie, right? This shit was a lie that was coming out from about the baby oil. Let's start right there. The baby oil, it was not found as drugs. That was cap. That story that came out is complete cap. That was not a real story, allegedly. And salute to who is that? Reese. Salute to Reese for getting that big Ratchet membership. So yeah, that was finesse, man. They trying to finesse this situation, and they're milking it. So we about to open up this folder real quick. Let's go to it. We about to open up this damn folder. Give me a second.
I also was just...
All right. Let's start right here. We're going to start with the diddler. We're going to start right here. I need everybody to double tap that screen and get the likes up. We're about to get this live started. We're going to uncover a lot tonight. We're going to chop it up about all of this Hollywood stuff. And we're not going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to get to Jay-Z, Beyonce. We're going to get to the latest allegations. And we're going to get to the whole story. Just tune in right now, man. Everybody go ahead and spark up your CBD. Pour out your favorite beverage, orange juice, preferably mix in whatever. Go ahead and get your dinner off the stove. Get your dinner out the oven, dinner out the microwave. I need everybody in the building to go ahead and get their snacks ready. Get your ice cream, candy, cookies, chips, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it's about to get loose. This the voice that makes the ladies moist. Big RatchetTV. Tone bite. Hey, you already know, ladies, get your husband out the way. Tell him sit your little weak ass down, cuz. Go sit down, dog. Big Ratchet on TV right now, man. You gotta go. You gotta get out the room. Go play Undisputed. Go watch UFC or something. Monday Night Football on. Get your weird ass on. All right, but anyway, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get this live started, man.
Just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
What do y'all think about that lawyer right there? Before we even get started, tell me, what do you think about the lawyer, the lady, the one that's saying that there's this tape? I mean, I think we all know there's a tape out there. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? They saying Beyonce got some tapes out there allegedly. They saying Jay-Z might got some tapes out there allegedly. Tyler Perry could be the higher power, higher figure, this in this allegedly. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, who is the celebrity that everyone is trying to get to purchase this tape to clear it up? Because it sounds like extortion to me. It sounds like they're trying to basically strong arm somebody, let them know, look, we got some information on you. Do you want to pay for it or not? Because it's going to come out. Either you're going to pay for it or it's going to come out for free. Which one you want to do? You're going to pay for it to clean it up, or it's going to come out for free. And that, to me, it's seeming like this is a shakedown of the industry. Say, what is going on? Just watch the live. Let's go. It said facts. Jamie Foxx. I was thinking Obama or LeBron. Hey, LeBron is not innocent. Let me tell y'all that right now. LeBron James is no innocent man. Let's just call a spade a spade. That man is not innocent. Let's keep it a buck. LeBron got some skeletons in his closet, and they slowly but for surely coming out. That's why he said he want to wait to see what's all public information. Did y'all remember that article I put up about Bron? And we're gonna say alleged. Hold on, we're gonna say alleged article where someone asked LeBron about the Diddy situation, and his reply was, I'm not going to comment on it until I see what's all public knowledge. And it kind of sounds true because a lot of stuff isn't public knowledge. They've kind of sealed the whole thing basically to get everybody to start paying up. So Diddy is going to get his money one way or another.
Hi, aren't things cruising nicely on this Diddy Avenue? Word on the street is that Hollywood uncles are sweating buckets because somebody somewhere has been selling Diddy tapes with most of them in the tapes.
Someone said, now we know why LeBron distanced himself from Drake within a day. Yeah, LeBron and Drake not cool no more. Drake has gotten quiet. Did y'all see that damn picture with Drake the other day? Hold on, man. Where is that picture at? Hold on. Man, I know I sent that picture to my Discord. See, y'all got to get on here it go right here. I got to show y'all real quick. Hold on, cuz. I got to show y'all this real quick. Wait, hold on. I got to show y'all this, man. We'll come right back to that. We will come right back to that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Is this showing? No, it's not. Give me a second. Let me get out of this. This is showing now. No, it's not showing. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Damn it. All right, I'm going to come back to it. Let me see the timestamp. I was at 57 seconds. All right, it's all good. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to it. All right, let's go. Man. Here we go. All right, let me scoot it over here. All right, bet. Here we go. I found it. All right. I had to get this shit to work. My bad, y'all. So let's go here. Let's move this over. Look at this. Look at this. Look at your boy Drake, man. Look at your boy Drake, man. Can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Look at him. Look at his nails. Look at Drake, man. You cannot make this up. Let me scoot it over here for the people who can. Hold on. Let me move it over here a little bit. Let me move it over here so you can see it better. Let me move it this way so you can see it better. Hold on. Look at this. I'm going to move it right there so y'all can see it perfect. Y'all should be able to see it perfect now. Look at this. Look at it. That's Drake. That is Drake. I don't know what your boy Drake got going on, man, but yeah, that's your boy Drake right there, man. So as y'all can see, yeah, everybody's starting to get real weird. I'm glad somebody brought up Drake. Man. I'm like, man, I don't know, dog. This dude been acting like a real, I don't know, dog. That dude been acting real weird here lately, man. He been acting real strange here lately. What y'all think about that? They said zoom in on the nails, please. This dude, they said he needs to stop looking like a 5th grade cheerleader. Yeah, Drake, he's having a coming out party. I'm gonna be real. Drake is having a coming out party. We got $175 on the screen. We 25 away from 2 honey buns already. I'm gonna get back to this video. I just had to show y'all that, man. I was like, hold on, I gotta show y'all that real quick. I had to show y'all that real quick. And then I want to point something out right here to y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Now let's look at the way they was holding Cassie's hand on this damn picture right here, man. Look at the way they was holding her damn hand on this picture. Let's keep this a buck. Hold on. Let me show y'all this real quick. Hold on. Look at this. Look at the way they holding her damn hand. Yeah, there's some weird shit that was going on with Mary J. Blige and Diddy, man. They definitely was handling at some point. I'm gonna be real. They was definitely some handlers at some point. Let's continue. Listen to this.
I'm very proud to represent Dawn Richard. She is a singer. She's currently on tour. She's a very successful recording artist with millions of followers on social media. And she worked with Diddy since 2004 on the TV show Making the Band, in the band called Danity Kane, and in the band called Diddy Dirty Money. And she alleges a horrifying series of events of sexual harassment, sexual assault, sex trafficking, false imprisonment, essentially that she was threatened. She witnessed incidents of abuse against Cassie Ventura and others. And she has come forward, and I'm very proud to represent her. We filed her civil case over a month ago before the federal criminal case. The federal criminal case came after.
Salute to Chocolate Queen for that 50-piece McNugget. She says, I've been MIA, but my heart is with the fam. Keep cooking king. Salute to you, Chocolate Queen, for that 50-piece McNugget. Thank you so much. Salute.
Ours, but it was strikingly similar. Many of the same allegations that women were victimized, that they were terrorized, that they weren't even paid properly when they worked for him and made music with him. So thank you for having me. I'm very proud. That's
Don Richard's lawyer, and she confirms Diddy was denied bail due to witness tampering related to Don. So they saying he was tampering with Don, allegedly. I had to show y'all this quick update real quick while I was in my damn folder. Nina Childs Productions, thank you for the 5-piece. Salute, King. Please keep us informed. They are showing their true colors. Salute to you for that 10-piece, Belinda Scipio. I appreciate you. Salute. All right, so we're going to continue, man. We about to continue and get back to this. Give me 1 second while I'm about to load this back up. I'm gonna get back on my videos real quick. But salute to y'all for all the support, man. I appreciate it. Salute.
Recent people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes.
Yeah.
The shop.
One particular person to see if they were.
Oh my, aren't things?
All right, so this is where we left off at. All right, let's get back to this. What do y'all think about everything that's going on with your boy Diddy, though, right now, man? Double tap the screen. We need 20 likes to get to 400 likes. Let's go.
Cruising nicely on this Diddy Avenue. Word on the street is that Hollywood uncles are sweating buckets because somebody somewhere has been selling Diddy tapes with most of them in the tapes. There were already claims that surfaced a few days ago about explicit videos linked to Diddy, including those of naked basketball games being leaked on the dark web as he remains in a Brooklyn jail.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Who was the person that was exposing these naked basketball games in 2023? Can anybody in the room tell me who was exposing the naked basketball games last year? Anybody know who was doing that? Who started exposing that? Man. It said Jamie Foxx. No, Jamie Foxx wasn't exposing that last year. Salute to It's B Melanin. I appreciate you. Says keep it up, King. Salute to you. Salute. There you go, Linda Martinez. I was exposing that. I was exposing the fact that it was Jamie Foxx show me where Jamie Foxx exposed the naked basketball games. Show me where Jamie Foxx exposed it. No. We know it was Jamie Foxx involved in it. I was the one exposing that stuff. I had all that stuff on my platform last year. Everything that I was exposing last year is coming out this year. If you would go back to my lives, September 2023, you will see the Clive Davis lives. You will see all these same lives. That everything that's coming out right now, I was exposing this stuff last year.
And now the alleged secret tapes leaking in Hollywood could be a troublemaker for many who were once a part of Diddy's circle.
No, I can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists. That.
Look, everybody got to be careful with this. I'm going to do what she's doing right now. I'm going to say there are images, there's videos. I'm not getting, if you post this, you know why no one is going to post this? Because you're going to get effed over if you post this shit. Like that, when I tell you there are some images out there, I've posted some images and people think these are AI images and people think that this is fake. No. There is real tapes out there with these people, and I'm telling you, there are. If you venture off into another side of the web, I'm not saying who did or who didn't. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Everything's alleged. I'm just saying shit, and I'm just talking. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. But anyway, if you go venture off and you go find your way somewhere else, or you find somebody else who knows how to find their way over there, you're going to find out this shit is real.
It's real that the other person in the video it's very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video, and I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
As always, I'm going to be breaking down this hot, stanking cup of tea and name dropping some of the unks who are allegedly in the already leaked freak-off videos. So a lawyer for one of Diddy's accusers, Ariel Michelle Kidd, claimed that she's been contacted about the sale of one of the Diddy tapes, specifically an video featuring Diddy and someone more high profile than he is. More high profile? Wonder who that could be. She was talking about how she was contacted a few weeks ago by a new client who claimed Diddy SA'd her in 2018 and filed a police report at the time. And she said that her client told her that Diddy was planning to transport her across borders for you know what.
Due to the high profile nature that it was Mr. Combs who did this, she was afraid for her life. She was concerned that if she was to come forward and say something, that no one would believe her, because we're talking about 2018 when Mr. Combs was still pretty much at the height of his career, still very much so an icon and influential figure.
And if the live chat is in your way, all you gotta do is press the 3 dots and take the live chat off. If you can't see the video, all you gotta do is click the 3 dots and turn the live chat off.
So she's just a young girl from Northern California who's gonna believe that he had done something to her like this. So she didn't tell anybody. She did not hire an attorney. All she did was make the police report in the hopes that maybe.
Man. So let's continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. All right, let's get to the next portion.
So something interesting the lawyer also said was that there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood being shopped around. But one particular person contacted her to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became public knowledge. According to Michelle, the recording was in Diddy's Atlanta home. And if you ask her, it does not seem like the other person didn't know they were being videotaped. Other than what the lawyer revealed about tapes being shopped, several sources also claimed the feds have acquired an alleged freak-off tape handed over by a male freaky worker who came in direct contact with Diddy. Apparently, this person signed a proffer agreement which allows him to speak to federal investigators without fear of prosecution.
Who else do we know that signed a proffer agreement but ended up screwing themselves by doing interviews and just doing everything completely wrong? But that's how the feds are allegedly handling this. They know that these people committed crimes with Diddy, but they're signing agreements saying, look, if you testify against him, everything you did criminally, you let us know the truth because we already know, but you got to admit to everything. You get to walk free.
Based on reports, the conversation revolved around Diddy, with the man explaining how he got in touch with an escort to engage in a freak-off involving himself, Diddy, and a woman. The threesome went down in May 2023 when the male escort claims he flew from Atlanta to Miami to meet up with Diddy and the woman, and he ended up having intercourse with her while Diddy filmed the encounter. He had a copy of the video from the alleged encounter and turned it over to the federal agents who met with him. So in case you had any doubts, the tapes are there, and they are not only being shopped on the dark web, they are also being shopped in Hollywood. Ask yourselves this: if this one person is already asking people to shop the video, how many such videos does the person have? Who else has similar videos? And who is in these videos? Also, is it possible that the feds could be the ones leaking the videos? Now, I don't know if it's true.
What do y'all think? Is it possible for the feds to be? I mean, we all know the feds are playing a dirty game right now. And I'm going to be real. Diddy is guilty of a lot of shit. But the tactics that the feds are using, they're not giving him a fair fight right now. They're pretty much hitting him from every angle because what they're doing is they're paying witnesses to create stories. And every story that's coming out is literally the same shit the feds are typing up. Oh, we found baby oil. Then you get someone that comes forward. Oh, he was rubbing baby oil on me. I'm not saying this ain't true. I'm just saying, like, it's just real. This is just, okay, so I guess we believe in coincidences now. This is just one big coincidence that everything that's coming out now is basically a spin off of everything the feds have been leaking. The feds leaked the Cassie tapes. The feds leaked the arrest of Diddy. You know how I know they leaked it? Because I did footage. I typed in the address. I did a Google Live. I was on my Discord when I did this. I went on Google Earth and I showed them exactly pictures from the inside of that hotel, right where Diddy was arrested at. If you look up, somebody was above that balcony recording with their phone. That was not hotel footage. That was someone who was strategically placed there to get this on camera, allegedly, the alleged arrest of Diddy. I'm telling you, bro, they're playing games. The feds are doing some weird stuff in this case.
But I've also heard that other than the tapes being leaked and shopped from Diddy's homes, we also have videos from naked basketball games leaking. You know, the very same ones that Jamie Foxx also hosted with various Hollywood unks.
Wait a minute, though. What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball? Or
Oh, no, it wasn't that. We was on the beach or something. I don't know. It was young in my career.
Nice.
See, he don't want to. He never admitted to the nigga. He said he was on the beach playing volleyball. No. Howard Stern knows because they are inside in the industry. Y'all boys was playing naked basketball games. This stuff started coming out though. They were trying to expose this stuff a long time ago.
Of Jamie Foxx trying to deflect there. But there were pictures back in the day of him playing naked basketball that mysteriously disappeared from the internet. And I can also almost swear that there was a post that also vanished where Jamie basically apologized to his neighbors for playing naked basketball, saying, "To all my neighbors, I just want to say that I'm sorry and I'm sending gift baskets to you all for all the wrong I've done. We used to play nude basketball in the back for clinical reasons, to release the soul. Part of my fences was down and I didn't know that the lady and her family was there. I wasn't there at the time." As a matter of fact, when it
So see, he took that post down instantly. That was a post and delete. That was the only time he ever talked about this, when he apologized to his neighbors, and now it got swept under the rug. I bet y'all don't even remember that because it got scrambled and scraped off the internet.
comes to these naked basketball games and Jamie Foxx, there have also been other receipts in the past that these basketball games actually existed. For instance, if you are wondering why Jamie Foxx is usually not a frequent guest on The Breakfast Club, it's because DJ Envy once asked Jamie Foxx about the naked basketball games. In addition, Wendy watchers will...
Man. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that, man? This is Jamie Foxx and them boys getting real loose. Jamie Foxx and them boys is getting real loose. What y'all think about this?
Sex trafficking and
I don't know, man. So Jamie Foxx, we all know he got pumped into the industry. Jamie Foxx been sold out way back in wasn't that the 90s in Living Color? Yeah, that was the 90s. In Living Color, he sold out way back then with Wanda and all that, man. Jamie Foxx been a part of the program. So let's not even get it confused. Jamie Foxx ain't never been no saint. And if y'all don't remember, he was out there running, screaming, saying somebody was trying to get him last year. Remember all the scams with the fake Rolex? See, I remember everything because I was covering the Jamie Foxx case when I was uncovering the Diddy case. I had all this stuff before Diddy was even into some shit. I was exposing Diddy way before Cassie was. I was telling y'all about Diddy before anybody. I've been over here exposing Diddy since 2021. Go back on my platform. Every year I do a series on Diddy. In 2021 I did one, 2022, 2023, 2024. I've exposed Diddy every year. I kept telling y'all Diddy is a monster in the industry. But Jamie Foxx is too. I was exposing Jamie. Jamie was running scared. They was trying to unalive him on the set of that movie. And then he disappeared. Came back sick, and everyone said that they couldn't tell what happened to him. He don't got the tattoos in the back of his head no more. They came out with their clone Tyrone. They was exposing the chicken. If you think about this, I know I'm finna go all over the place, but pay attention because your boy Ratchet is smart. I'm telling you right now, you got Popeyes in your neighborhood, churches, KFC, whatever, everywhere. So it's chicken tenders, McDonald's, Wendy's. Everybody, think about it. And in the grocery stores, you got chicken everywhere. You're like, what is you talking about, Ratchet? Just pay attention. I'm gonna talk real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to the footage. But you got chicken everywhere. Chicken. Everywhere. But how the fuck are they coming up with all these chickens? You see what I'm saying? You got your neighborhood, my neighborhood, this neighborhood, all over the world, Asia, here, there, chicken everywhere, chicken. You gotta be unaliving 10 million chickens a day to be feeding all these. Do you understand what I'm saying? That ain't what you think it is. They telling you right there in the movie. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I know some people laughing like this boy Ratchet crazy as hell. Nah, I'm telling y'all what's going on in this world, fam. I'm the only one that's going to expose this shit. Think about what you're putting in your body. You don't know what the fuck that is, because it can't be that. How can it be that? You don't have, I mean, come on, bro. Let's just be real. That means this would be like 1 trillion chickens a month, a year, or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, think about this, man. Come on, stay with
other charges, to all of which he's pleaded not guilty. There's no VIP section. There is no concierge, only con men, killers, and kingpins. MDC is so bad, federal judges have questioned the harsh conditions for those here awaiting trial.
Diddy's current experience in prison has been described as extremely bad, even worse than what many would consider a life sentence. He is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, which has a notorious reputation for its poor conditions. Reports indicate that Diddy is confined in the Special Housing Unit, often referred to as the Hole, which is a small windowless cell. The space is cramped, and he is allegedly forced to sleep on a concrete floor with only a thin mattress. There are also concerns about the presence of rodents, and Diddy is reportedly avoiding meals due to fears of food contamination, possibly out of concern for his safety. Also, MDC is filled with criminals like con men, killers, and crime bosses.
And if y'all understood how much this is exactly like the Epstein thing, I've been doing a lot of research, and I end up in a lot of rabbit holes on the internet. I don't talk about everything that I find, and I don't show everything. It's some stuff that I found behind the scenes about Hillary Clinton and some, how can I say this without, it was about Hillary Clinton and Diddy, her at Diddy parties, and something about the, you know how they get the foreskin of the baby, and they get the blood and they put it on them. All the celebrities do it, and they say, and then Ellen was exposing it on her platform about, oh, that's baby's foreskin, and then Steve Harvey did it. And I'm trying to be it's about Hillary Clinton taking the babies to so-and-so or so-and-so, and then gone, no more that, and the blood, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it, just pay attention when all right, man, I'll show that shit on Discord. It's a crazy ass thing about Hillary Clinton and her connection to the youth, I could say.
They do have a substantial amount of money. Imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. And no one would really think anything of it. So that may be one of the reasons he's not eating. He's really, really paranoid. He's really, really scared.
Donald Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen, spent a harrowing year in federal custody. He says for someone used to a life of luxury like Diddy, prison life is a severe shock and worse than a death sentence. You have a desk, a plastic chair, a bed with a 1.5-inch mattress, no pillow, and a locker. You have 3 feet by 5 feet to move around, so you have a total of 15 square feet. It is a horrible, horrible place.
Donald Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen, spent a harrowing year in federal custody. He says for someone used to a life of luxury like Diddy, prison life is a severe shock.
You have a desk, you have a plastic chair, you have your bed with a 1.5-inch mattress, no pillow, and you also have a locker. So you basically have 3 feet by 5 feet to move around.
No, he won't. What will happen is that he's there for, his trial hasn't even started. The lawyers are talking about possibly having a trial with him later on, and that won't be until next year. MDC, I've heard the conditions are very difficult, they're deplorable. As you said, the maggots, the mice. I had some friends that work there, so they tell me that the conditions are kind of horrible. MCC closed, so all the prisoners now are going into MDC, the federal prisoners. But what happens is that after a while, when they get sentenced, they get moved. They get moved to prisons around the country. Now, from what I'm hearing today, it could be true or not true, I heard that he might have been moved to Newark.
No.
And taken out of MTC because they may have had that application go in and it might have been granted to move him.
Let's continue, y'all. Let us continue. What are y'all thinking about this, man? The conditions that Diddy is allegedly in, all the connections. We're gonna connect all the celebrities tonight. Just trust me. Everything is gonna make sense when I'm done with this. Your boy Ratchet been cooking up some stuff. Matter of fact, I need to pull up, man. We gotta pull up. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Cheers, man. Cheers to everybody in the building, man. Salute.
Could indeed be worse while in prison, as said by Cameron Lindsay, a former warden at the MDC, where Diddy is currently being held. Lindsay pointed out that Diddy's celebrity status and the serious charges against him make him a high-profile target in the prison environment. Inmates in such facilities often regard strikes on famous individuals as a badge of honor, increasing the risk of trouble against Diddy. Lindsay also described the conditions at MDC as horrific and unsuitable for someone awaiting trial. The prison has limited access to outside recreation and basic amenities, contributing to a stressful environment.
You say his fame makes him a target. Yes, in my humble estimation, his life, his safety is in jeopardy in any correctional lockup right now. If it is true, as reported, that he is housed in the special housing unit, it's important to note that the special housing unit is a lockdown, 24-hour lockdown unit. The MDC Brooklyn is a high-rise. The vast majority of the floors are general population floors. But the special housing unit is a 24-hour lockdown facility. So this is for Mr. Combs' protection. His incredible worldwide celebrity combined with the allegations, the charges now, and indictment, of course, of acts of violence against women make him a very attractive target.
Salute to Nails by Felicia for that 10-piece on Cash App. Salute, salute.
All right.
Obviously, they need to safeguard him.
Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has expressed serious concerns about Diddy's safety and mental health following his life in prison. Deal has hinted that the stress of the legal situation and Diddy's confinement could lead him to contemplate self-destruction.
Because Puff always had a problem of listening to people that he thought that was less than him. And now he got to listen to people that got power over him, but never had as much as he had. He's going to have a big problem in the prison system. He's going to have a real big problem in the prison system, bro. And having to listen to those COs and having to listen to everybody that got more power than him now, from a person that had all the power in the world, that we thought, now seem like the tables is turning. If these people have it this day way, he's gonna be spending the rest of his life in the prison system. He better hope that they want to make a deal, but I don't think so, or they want somebody else. He better hope, and he got something to offer them.
Who do you think that they could want more than Diddy? Who the hell do y'all think? And I think everybody knows the answer to this question if you think about it. Who can they possibly want more than Diddy right now? Somebody in the chat tell me, who do they want more than Diddy? What's gonna make sense of it? We've been exposing a lot of stuff over here. They're saying, Clive, no. Think better, think bigger. Think bigger. They said Tyler Perry, think bigger. Jay-Z, think bigger. There you go, stay woke. There you go, stay woke. There you go, Miss Breezy. They said Oprah. Now that's a big one too that they definitely want. They're gonna get her too. They say election year. There you go. Stay woke. You know who they want. You know who they want. They want the Trumpster. They want Donald J. That's the one they want. Now we all know Diddy got a long history with him. A long history. That's the only name that could get Diddy out of this probably. That's probably the biggest name that will get it. I mean, there are other names, but that's going to be your biggest one. Let's just pay attention. Stay woke.
Some breaking news out of New York, folks, where Sean Diddy Combs was back in federal court today.
This was Combs' first appearance before the new judge assigned to his case, and he had his 3 new attorneys with him.
It's pretty interesting because I think, we have seen many photos, videos of Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, through the Associated Press, through Instagram. And so to see him kind of in person after being in jail for 3 weeks now was pretty interesting, to say the least. And I say that by being that you would expect him to feel a little defeated, a little gaunt, anything like that. But it wasn't that case. He appeared confident. He stood tall.
They were back in court on Thursday in front of yet another new judge, Arun Subramanian. He's going to be the judge presiding over Combs' trial as of now. And by the way, it is now scheduled for May 2025, which we're going to talk about.
What were some of the key takeaways from today?
Hey, Michael and Ashley. The main takeaways we got today was now we have a tentative trial date, May 5th, 2025. This was something that Sean Combs' defense was very adamant about. They did not want to waive his speedy trial rights, and so they are proceeding on a path towards May 5th, 2025 trial date. Also heard from the government saying that their investigation continues and that they may actually file a superseding indictment. And you know what that means, more potential charges.
To the victims who have stepped forward, were victimized after 2015. This has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward.
Now, I got to call this out. There's no recording equipment allowed in New York's federal courthouses. There are no cameras. It is annoying. Trust me, I could talk all about this. But anyway, that's why we haven't seen video of Sean Combs in court or heard audio of him speaking to the judge. But we did have a correspondent in the courtroom.
Whoa, things just got real in the courtroom. Today, we're talking about the wild moment when a judge completely went off on Diddy for, get this, lying during a trial. Yep, you heard that right. The iconic music mogul found himself in some serious hot water, and this judge was not having it. What happened? Why did Diddy lie? And how did it all go down in court? Stick around, because this courtroom drama is just getting started. And trust me, you don't want to miss the details. But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification.
They're going to probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things.
Diddy, he called it his damn self. Said they was gonna arrest him for his parties a long time ago.
That brought in people's horizon. People get intimidated.
Even think of this: the minors at the time could potentially be adults now. So, do they want to be involved in this investigation? Are they willing to speak out on their experiences? Because as an adult, now they can actually do that. But I think when you look at all of these freak-offs that occurred, there has to be a collection.
Salute to Blue Moni for that 10-piece. Says, salute, gang. I appreciate you. Salute, salute.
And I read a lot of articles saying that he recorded these with multiple cell phones, with professional cameras. So I think the collections of the videos, when investigators dig through those, will tell the truth and reveal some of the proposed ages of these minors.
In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs.
Courtroom, the first thing that he looked at was his family. As soon as he saw his family, he just lit up. Another thing to note too is he wasn't shackled, but he was wearing a khaki prison-like jumpsuit when he appeared inside court, and his family appeared on their end very just happy to see him. Now, I will say, when I was inside the courtroom, I was a little bit towards the back right side of the gallery, and so for seeing Sean Combs, I had to look through a few heads and stuff like that. But again, he appeared just kind of confident walking inside that courtroom, and it might have just been the look that his family was there. So let me kind of paint a picture for you. As
Sean Diddy Combs will stay in jail as he awaits his third attempt at bail in his exploitation case, which is expected to go to trial in May. This was confirmed on Friday, October 11th, when Circuit Judge William J. Nardini turned down Combs' request for immediate release, while a panel of 3 judges considered his bail appeal.
It's federal court. It's more formal. A lot of rules like no TV, no media in the courtroom. But having said that, who all was there? Who was watching? How did he react to his family? All of that.
Yes, I mean, this time, he had 2 rows of family there. And in this case, last time, at his bond hearings, his sons were present. This time, his daughters were present, as well as his mother. And there was just something a little more, he was excited, I guess, to see them.
Combs has pleaded not guilty to the charges, which include racketeering conspiracy and exploitation. He is accused of leading a years-long scheme involving the essay and exploitation of women, allegedly assisted by associates and employees, while using threats, blackmail, and to keep his victims silent.
He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral.
So that goes to show you, if he used to use this against his victims, how do you not think that he's using this against the celebrities right now? So that's kind of making me think that there's some type of play here with the celebrities' names and everything not being leaked right now, and they're being shook down behind the scenes, and they're paying top dollar to get rid of their names from these lawsuits. LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Jennifer Lopez, just to name a few, allegedly alleged names
against the victims.
Now, they say they found those recordings of the freak-offs during the raids on his homes in Miami and here in LA.
Which opens up a whole Pandora's box.
Whether or not Diddy has things he can offer the government, people in this trade. And of course, he contends he's not guilty and he hasn't committed any crimes. But do you see that?
What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Diddy is using this information to shake people down behind the scenes? That's what it's kind of seeming like to me. It's seeming like Diddy is kind of finessing his way in this shit, man. I don't know, man. We're going to see about that, though. We're going to continue to watch.
So it seems that Jay-Z and Beyonce might be getting a little bit nervous about all the Diddy allegations. According to Jason Lee, he claims that Jay-Z has had people calling him to try to put out some flames. While Jason Lee said he has not received anything threatening, he did make a statement at the end of one of his last podcast episodes, and this is what it said. Jay-Z, I know you're watching because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You got people calling me. Call me yourself because this right here is going to go viral. I will tell you, to the audience, if I do come up missing, all the calls I've been getting have been about him. While at this point there is no tangible evidence that we know of that connects Beyonce and Jay-Z to any of the allegations that Diddy is facing, we do know that Jaguar Wright has been going on talking about this and implicating both Jay-Z and Beyonce in the same type of stuff. If you don't know who Jason Lee is, you can look him up, but in my opinion, calling him or having your people call him multiple times is really kind of telling. Anyways, there is still so much more of this stuff. Make sure to hit that follow button so you don't miss any of it.
What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Jason Lee is telling the truth? He's saying Jay-Z is having people hit him up behind the scenes. Jason Lee's not the only person. There's been some TikTokers that have said they've been getting hit up by some of Jay-Z's people as well, Beyonce's people as well, and they're trying to do a lot behind the scenes to keep their names clean and out of this Diddy shit. So pay attention to Jay-Z and Beyonce, because Jason Lee said, man, look, he's been getting some threats behind the scenes, and if he come up missing, it's due to Jay-Z and these phone calls that he's been getting. I don't know. We're going to get back to that,
Diddy is
though.
going to do if he gets bail. He will.
He hasn't done it yet. What? I mean, he knew it was out there. He knew that the feds were locked in on him. If he was going to take the cyanide pill or if he was going to flee the country, he would have done it.
I don't know. I think
Can
he's
I
so
say something
arrogant.
real quick?
Let me bring in Chuck, because you know Diddy.
Can I say something, please? Yeah. Can I please say something, please? Ma'am, I don't know who you are, right? But I would like for you to consider that this is a man that has 4 children, right? There's more than 4 children.
7.
But he has 4 children. He has 4 children that don't have a mother. He has 4 children that don't have a father on the outside, right? Along with the other children. So as a black man, right, I don't care how detrimental your life is, right? He's not killing himself, and he's not fleeing the country with his children out here. Like, please
I'm sorry, I find
have
that
some
very hard to
compassion
believe.
for
This
the like.
I'm sorry. This is a man
Listen,
who's
lady,
facing
listen.
sexual
Hey,
trafficking
if he wanted to kill himself,
allegations.
People might have said the same thing, though.
Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this shit? Now this lady, she got the look of evil in her eyes right now. Think about this. Look at her. She looked like she is definitely. This is personal.
Kill himself. Yeah. He would have been dead already.
But Chuck, I mean, you might have said the same thing about Jeffrey Epstein.
Exactly.
Yeah, many of his friends would have said he would never
unalive himself. He would never unalive himself. That's what they said about Epstein. That's what they say about Jay-Z. Jay-Z must be talking about me. Hey, yo, Ratchet, man, we finna get rid of you, son.
But he did.
He
allegedly
who's
did.
Who's to say that he killed himself?
Well, obviously,
I don't believe he killed.
They saying who believes that Jeffrey Epstein unalived himself? Does anybody really believe Jeffrey Epstein did that? Drop the gems if you do. Drop the caps if you think no, ain't no way.
The conspiracy theories, we don't know. It is believed he killed.
They're saying he unalived himself. They're saying Epstein did it. I don't know if he did or if he didn't.
We don't know. No,
and ironically, Pierce, the cameras wasn't working when he hung it.
Whenever he unalived himself.
I agree that there is a lot of stuff going on there which is very
I just think
Pierce Morgan you could tell he can't talk no more. Something got a chokehold on him right now. Pierce Morgan can't speak freely no more. Hold on, let me log back in my shit up here. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me take this off real quick. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. I'm gonna have to put this back on here. Remove. All right, there we go. All right, cool. My bad, y'all. Let me get that off the screen, Kai. All right, so let me get back to this.
It's a bit too late for P. Diddy to try and start playing good daddy after the kinds of things he's being alleged or accused of committing, including
I'm not saying be good
Cassie,
daddy,
which we have on film.
Ma'am, I'm not saying be good daddy. And his mother didn't deny or dispel anything about the Cassie video. She actually condemned him in that, but Pierce didn't read that part. But what I'm saying to you is the man ain't killing himself.
They saying Diddy is not going to do it.
And he's not playing good daddy. It's just the fact that you love your children, good, bad, or indifferent. And I'm sure his children are very, very disappointed in their father. But at the end of the day, they don't want to see him dead.
They don't want to see nothing happen to their pops. That's what he's saying. That these kids don't want to see nothing happen to their pops, man. So he's saying he feels bad for Diddy's kids. I don't know how y'all feel in the chat. Do y'all feel bad for the kids right now? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all feel bad for Diddy's kids right now? Let me know in the chat. And let's talk about Beyonce going down with Diddy. Let's talk about Beyonce now.
Okay, Patriots, today is a scorcher because today, Patriots check in. This is Secret Service Sam here. We have to take down Queen Bee. That is right. She's connected to Diddy and Jay-Z, and I will show you how today, Patriots. Check in from all over the world. This is a global sensation. Good morning. I hope you're getting your cup of coffee and feeling good today. Happy Thursday, Patriots. Now, here is the connection. Most recently, celebrity journalist Jason Lee, who I know because I'm friends with Tiffany Haddish. I worked security with her a few times. Her good friend Jason Lee is telling everybody that he's getting call from all of Beyonce and Jay-Z's people saying, stop it, stop reporting on us. But Jason Lee is being very brave and he's like, yo, Jay, come talk to me. If you got a problem, Jay, you can get my number. So Jay, if you got a problem with me, get my number. Well, maybe not. I'm not giving it out now. Everybody, they're trying to silence Jason Lee. They silenced Jaguar Wright on Piers Morgan. So what are Jay and Bey really hiding from us now? They're one of Hollywood's biggest and hottest couples, but they are connected to the diddler and his freak-offs. Apparently, there is a tape going around that features Beyonce in an uncompromising position at a freak-off. Is Beyonce really telling the whole world, I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for... I think everybody is really ready for that jelly, Beyonce. Now, there are rumors swirling around Hollywood that if you don't thank Beyonce at the Grammys, she'll come after you. People are saying that Kanye West, while he looked like the bad guy, was actually saving Taylor's life by getting up there and thanking Beyonce. Because if you don't, Adele had to give Beyonce half of her Grammy. That's how scared people are of this. Now, lawyer Andrea Mitchell-Kidd has been on all the talk shows claiming that Bey had someone else in her hive, if you know what I mean, and it's on tape and it's going to be released. Now, people are saying Kanye is not connected to this at all, and I believe Kanye. I think Kanye was not crazy. They're trying to make Kanye, the Kardashians, to have him be crazy, but Kanye could actually be telling the truth, folks. And one thing I hated about when I saw Jay-Z, when Rihanna accepted her Grammy, and he's like, she'd like to thank Hova for being the best. That is so controlling, ladies. And Bey, how can you be with a man who treats other women like this? My loyal followers, I should not be speaking on this, but I do not like when men control women ever. Ladies, my patriot ladies especially, don't ever let a man control your money, your career, your life, anything. You are the creators of this earth. It is not safe for me to be saying this. Please pray for me. Secret Service Sam Sampson for president. Also, this is crazy, but I gave my friend some of the Diddy baby oil, and look what happened to him. Patriots is not safe. Over and out. Secret Sam for president.
Dude is crazy, man. But he dropping some gems, though, man. You definitely better be thanking Beyonce every time you win anything near her. If you beat Beyonce in anything, she gonna beat you in life. You better thank that woman. Beyonce she hiding and ducking behind the scenes, man. She ducking and hiding behind the scenes. Let's listen to them. I'll give them the tapes on the Ellen Show. Look at Twitch's face. Do y'all remember Twitch? Do y'all not remember what happened to Twitch? Does anybody in this room remember what they did to Twitch? Can we get to 600 likes? Double tap that screen if y'all are enjoying this content. What is going on with the likes, gang? Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen.
She's not here.
No, but you was going to give it to her as a gift.
All right. And I'll say it's mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now look at this. Now look at what Diddy's. He's like, give it to Portia for a gift, and this gets real awkward. Now pay attention here, y'all.
That's sweet. Well, what about for me? Aw, look at that. That's so sweet. Thank you. How come it's for Portia and not me?
And this just gets real weird. Real weird.
Because you're going to have her wear it. And,
All right.
we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means.
Love always, Puff Daddy. Now look at how weird she's looking right here. What do y'all think is going on with Ellen and Diddy?
Anyway.
And look at Twitch.
All right. Let's. You hold back.
Okay.
All right.
I think there's a tape to it. The joke didn't work. I
okay.
don't want no problem.
No, it's
He starts talking about the tapes in here, you know what I'm saying? And look at Twitch. Now look at Twitch whenever he's like, I don't want no problems, but he mentioned I'll give him the tapes. I don't want no problems.
Hey, so cheers.
Then he tries to act like he didn't say, he's like, hey, yo, cheers. Because he's like, why are you? Diddy don't like to be put on Front Street. He felt like Ellen was trying him, so he kind of weird. Hey, look, I'll give him the tapes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems. Hey, cheers. I don't know, man. Diddy and Ellen got a very weird relationship. What y'all think about that right there? What y'all think about that? It said her setup is of Epstein. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she definitely got the Epstein-ish going on. The industry is jealous of Beyonce. Industry is jealous. Girl, ain't nobody jealous of no damn Beyonce. Who is jealous of Beyonce? Is a narcissistic woman. That's all she is. Beyonce is controlling as hell. What is you talking about? They scared of, the whole world is scared of Beyonce. You talking about they jealous? No, they're scared. They're petrified to win anything because that girl gonna get you. What is you talking about? Who is jealous of Beyonce in the industry? Beyonce is not. She wasn't even better than Amy Winehouse. But hey, you know what? Beehive's gonna be on me, man. You know what? Let's just continue.
So Jay, how you been? Always nice seeing you.
Look at this again.
So Jay, how you been? Always nice seeing you.
Look at Jay. He don't want to talk. Look at this is Jay after. He used to be, oh, hey, yo, what's good? Yo, what's up? How's life? Yo, how's the family? Now look at him.
So Jay, how you been? Always nice seeing you.
He pissed off. Look, he mad as hell. Why is Jay-Z so damn mad? Look at him. Because all this Diddy stuff.
So Jay, how you been?
Look at him.
Always nice seeing you.
He's mugged the shit out that man. Look, Jay-Z don't want nothing to do with nobody in life. He ain't talking no more. Jay-Z, you can't get this man to say a peep. Jay-Z won't say a peep. Let's continue.
Y'all remember that video when I was like, I'm a savage. I'm a savage. I love you, man. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I get! Whatever I want, I get! So even being on that phone, I was taking what was mine. It's that energy that you have to go beyond just dreaming about it, beyond talking about it, writing it in your journal. You have to get your ass up and go take that. Take what's yours. What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.
Man, that shit hit different now, right? That shit hit different. He said, take that, take what's yours. Like, oh, yeah, I heard you was taking it, Diddy. I heard you definitely took what you thought was yours, allegedly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to make y'all mind up. Whether y'all gonna be mad at a lie or y'all gonna be mad at the truth. Lil Bow Wow say he gonna miss the Diddy parties. Now y'all mad at him. Now before, when he took the picture of the private jet and said he was flying off, y'all found out that he wasn't on the jet. Y'all found out he was capping. Then y'all had some smoke for him then. You know what I'm saying? And then now he telling the truth. Now y'all still mad at him. Look, at least to me, he doing the right thing. At least he saying, you know what, I'm gonna miss them Diddy parties. I had some fun. At least tell the truth. That's what a lot of these celebrities need to do. go ahead and say, yep, we was there. Go ahead, because it gonna come out anyway. They got a list. They looking at the footage. They looking at all these celebrities doing all kind of nasty stuff, and as soon as them FBI agents quit watching that stuff and touching themselves, because they taking a mighty long damn time to watch all this footage. As soon as they finish doing that, all the names coming out. If it was me, I'd have been like, yeah, that's me in the kitchen with a llama. I got 2 llamas and a zebra, and I put baby oil on both of them. Yeah, I tore their ass up. Now tell you how much time I'm gonna get. Yes, I did. I knocked the stripes off that damn zebra. Take me to jail.
Dude, crazy as hell. Yo, dude, crazy as hell, man. But nah, he right though, but not about that part. But about, hey, look, celebrities, come clean, bro. I don't know about the other shit, fam. You a little loose, but. He basically telling y'all, look, man, just come clean. Bow Wow letting you know, look, I was there, fam. I had fun. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever you seen me doing, bro, I was having fun. So Bow Wow is definitely reminiscing on them good old Diddy party days. He said he want Diddy back on the streets.
There was a new Diddy.
So now let's get to this latest lawsuit with Diddy. This is a little trigger warning again, but last night we were uncovering this. And this is going to be a little bit of a deep dig into the situation. So do y'all want to talk about that lawsuit from last night? Because I'm gonna be real. After we got off the live last night and we got onto the Discord, we had a little deeper conversation about what we thought about this lawsuit. So I kind of want to have a conversation with y'all about the lawsuit from last night. This is the newest Diddy allegations, and do y'all want to go over this? Drop the gems if you do. Drop the caps if you like. No, we don't even want to talk about this no more. Do you want to chop it up about this situation? Hurry up and drop it in the chat. Gems or caps? Gems or caps? Do y'all want to talk about this situation? Yay or nay? All right. If you do, go and pour up your shot. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Let's chop it up. If somebody say, hell no, man. Hell no. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Because it's looking like the chat talking. Cheers.
Lawsuit that I'm going to have trouble talking about on here, mainly because it's so graphic. I not only have to give you several trigger warnings, I need to watch the way in which I say things.
You definitely do.
Because frankly, I think if I say certain things that are in this lawsuit, this video will get taken down.
I'm gonna be real. That's why I didn't even read the paperwork on none of them. The stuff is so. The verbiage and everything. That's why I told y'all last night I had to cover it how I had to cover it. Because if you talk about this stuff is bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the worst. This is the worst situation they put Diddy in. This is a lawsuit that could hang him. But in the same breath, when you kind of look into this lawsuit, it looks a little weird because after all the stuff that she said, they put a syringe in her and they did her with a remote, and then the 4 men was on the backside and Diddy, and they all took turns and they did all this stuff to her, threatening her life. Then she said the next day she went back to get her clothes. And then when she went back, old boy was there. So she went back to the place where this all started at. And then on top of her going back to the place, she gets greeted by the man that had all this done to her. And he's like, hey, you're in bad shape. You should spend the night. And she's like, well, you know what? After all the things you did to me and I went to the cops. All right, cool. I'll spend the night. And she spends the night. And I don't know, fam. The situation is real weird. I don't know. What do y'all think about that, man? It just gets real weird. Salute to Miss Angelic for being a member for 15 months. Throw up them flowers for Miss Angelic. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. $265, y'all. Let's get $35 on that screen. Let's get $35 on that screen to get to 3 honey buns. Let's go. Let's have a big night, gang. Let's go.
I don't think there's going to be any way for me to make this video less than 10 minutes long. And this is the trigger warning that I'm going to give you. On the literal lawsuit documents that are 63 pages long, it says this document contains highly graphic information of a sexual nature, including allegations of rape, assault, battery, kidnapping, and trafficking. This case is Ashley Parham versus Sean Combs, Christina Courtroom, Shane Pierce, John Doe's 1 and 3, and then Jane Doe. On page 6, they start to describe what happened. Plaintiff met defendant Shane in February 2018 after an altercation with another man at a bar, and defendant Shane came to the plaintiff's rescue. The plaintiff, who I'm going to refer to as Ashley, met defendant Shane in February 2018 after an altercation with another man at a bar. Shane came to Ashley's rescue. While outside the bar, Shane decides to FaceTime Diddy, and he was showing people the phone saying like, oh, this is my famous friend Diddy, wanting to impress people. However, Ashley says she was not impressed, and she said that she thought that Diddy had something to do with Tupac's passing. Diddy heard.
And I'm gonna stop. Look, right there. Why would that be the first thing you say to someone who you're trying to get into the industry? You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make a good impression on someone to get into the industry. So you're saying I wasn't impressed, but yet, let alone you were trying to get into this industry and get next to these people anyway. So why would you not be impressed to get in front of Diddy when this is exactly what you wanted? And then why would the first thing you say to this person be, you unalive Tupac? That's just kind of weird. Like, come on, I don't know. That's just a little weird.
Her say this and said she would pay for her statement regarding Tupac and Diddy. Fast forward to March 23rd of 2018. Shane invited Ashley over to his home to assist him with cancer medications because he stated he was weak and unable to open them. When Ashley got there, Shane said that he wanted to give her a ride in his new car. They left the residence.
So he was too weak to open a bottle of medicine, but when he got there, he said, let's get in the car, and y'all started rolling. Come on, man. I'm just being real. What part of this is making sense to y'all? These are red flags, horrible red flags.
For a brief period and then returned. When they returned, she noticed that Shane left the door to his apartment partially open. And he said that there was an issue with the door where it couldn't close completely. He was renting an apartment below a woman, and she had 2 dogs residing with her. Ashley and Shane then began to watch a movie. Shane offered her a glass of water. And this is where shit starts to get serious. Then Diddy shows up at Shane's residence, and he entered the home in a ready-to-party manner. His grandiose entrance was so loud that the dogs upstairs started barking. Along with Diddy was his bodyguard, which is considered Doe 1, Christina Courtroom, who is referred to as KK, a woman she was unable to identify, who is referred to as Jane Doe, Doe 2, who is believed to be a friend of Shane and Diddy's driver, who is Doe 3. And this person remained outside the entire time. Ashley believes that Shane invited her over to set her up because of the statement she made a month prior. When Diddy arrived, he immediately began to antagonize Ashley, saying she thought she would never see him in person and pay for her statements about Tupac during the video call. Ashley was in fact in shock because she did never think that she was going to see Diddy in person. Diddy began advancing towards Ashley where she was sitting on Shane's bed. He had a knife, held it to the right side of Ashley's face, and threatened to give her a Glasgow smile. Christina Courtroom then told Diddy that she did not think giving Ashley a Glasgow smile would be advantageous to their potential clients who they could sell Ashley for SEX2. Christina Courtroom then made a threat to Ashley that she could ship her off to anywhere in the world and that she would never see her family or anybody that she knew ever again. Shane then partially undressed Ashley. Then Diddy removed the remainder of Ashley's clothing. He then retrieved a large bottle of liquid from his fanny pack. Diddy then squirted the whole bottle of liquid on Ashley, and it placed her in a fear, thinking that she was being squirted with some kind of chemical substance like acid. She then realized it was some kind of oil or lubricant, and it was sprayed on her entire nude body. Christina Courtroom was then told by Diddy to insert what looked like a syringe from sterile packaging.
Okay, so right there, we're going to get right back to it, like halfway done with this, but listen to right there. All of this stuff happened at her friend's apartment or wherever he was living at, house, apartment, wherever, at her friend's place of residence. Just keep that in mind. All of the Diddy showed up to the old boy's house that she pulled up to and said he was too weak to take medicine, and they went to a ride in the car and watched movies. Let's continue.
Into Ashley's private area. Christina told Diddy that she was going to be unable to use the IUD because it had prematurely been released from its packaging. Diddy was upset by this, took the syringe from Christina and tried inserting it into Ashley's privates.
Salute to Cocoa Butter for that 20-piece McNugget. Said tap the screen to get the likes up. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Thank you for the 20-piece, Coco.
Christina and Diddy then began to argue. She was basically trying to tell him that it wasn't going to work, and he finally took her advice. Christina and Jane Doe then exited Shane's residence, leaving Ashley alone with Diddy, Shane, and Doe's 1 and 2. Diddy then picked up a television remote that was near Ashley and violently inserted it into her private area. Diddy, while violently raping Ashley with this television remote, told Ashley that her life was in his hands and that if he wanted to, he could take her and she would never be seen again. Ashley then began hysterically crying from the threats by Diddy, along with the pain of being violently raped by Diddy with the TV remote, as well as the lingering pain from the ordeal with the IUD syringe. Diddy then instructed Shane to turn Ashley on her stomach because he didn't want to hear Ashley's cries. Shane grabbed Ashley by her abdomen and hips and turned Ashley on her stomach. Shane then grabbed Ashley by her abdomen and hips and turned her on her stomach. Diddy then instructed Shane to put a pillow over her head because he didn't want to see her face or hear her cries. He then instructed Shane to grape her from behind, and Shane did it. Then Diddy proceeded to do the same thing to her. Then Doe 2 joined in, and they were taking turns. Immediately after, Doe 2 exited the residence. Diddy then instructed Doe 1 to continue doing that to Ashley. Instead of immediately doing that to Ashley, Doe 1 doused Ashley with more oil lubricant and then jumped on top of Ashley's body, treating it like a slip and slide, knocking the wind out of her due to his enormous size. Doe 1 then caught himself from sliding over Ashley's body off the bed and then began raping her. While Doe 1 was doing this to Ashley, Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and then was touching himself while recording what was going on. Someone's phone fell on the bed near Ashley. Ashley attempted to grab the phone and it naturally slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil and lubricant that had been doused all over everything. Diddy was laughing at her. During this entire ordeal, Diddy was making constant belittling remarks to Ashley, including the fact that he owned her now. Ashley's body was becoming more and more limp over the course of this violence until eventually she had no control over her body, nor could she move. When everybody was done with Ashley, Christina entered the room to examine the condition of Ashley, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions. Christina examined Ashley to see if she needed assistance and was about to give Ashley IV fluids. Ashley doesn't know if she was actually given those IV fluids. Christina then opened a different bag, different than the one Diddy removed the oil from, and Ashley observed several medicine bottles, IV fluid bags, and other unidentifiable powder-like drugs. Christina then took a pill out of one of the medicine bottles and gave it to Diddy. Diddy then inserted the pill into Ashley's mouth and down her throat to where Ashley had no choice but to ingest this pill. Diddy, Shane, Christina, and Doe 1 then exited the residence into the backyard where they smoked. Ashley remained in a almost lifeless state in Shane's bedroom until she finally regained her bodily functions. She tried looking for her belongings, could not find them, and found a t-shirt on the floor which she put over her body. She then grabbed a knife from the kitchen and headed to the backyard where they all were. That was the only way to exit the building onto the street. When she got out into the backyard, she was met by Doe 1, who was standing at the door between the residence and the backyard. Doe 1 allowed her into the backyard where Shane and Diddy were there. Nobody saw the knife that she had. She sat down on a makeshift seat in the backyard, and Diddy noticed her presence and remarked that he was surprised she was able to walk because he had given her enough drugs to take out a horse. Ashley asked Diddy, "What did you give me?" and he didn't give her a response. Diddy then made further comments to Ashley in a jovial, friendly manner, asking her why they hadn't partied together before because it was so much fun and he hadn't had an ass that tight in a while. She then began to tell Diddy that she did not party with him and she did not enjoy what happened. Diddy did not like Ashley's response to his lighthearted commentary and offered Ashley money, instructed her to say that the violent grape was consensual and that she was an sex worker. Ashley became enraged and yelled at Diddy that her grape was not consensual and that she was not an sex worker, and she refused to take money from him, and that she was going to tell the police. There's going to have to be a part 2.
And I can give you the rest of the rundown. So basically, after this, his mom gets on the phone, basically tells her, look, who gives a fuck if that happened? Take the money and run. Don't report nothing. He's threatening her life, saying, you better not report this or I'm going to find you, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then you know what she did? She went to the police. She went to this police. She went to that police. Nobody would take the statement. So you know what she did? She went right back to Shane's house where all of this took place. Diddy could have been there waiting on her. Why the hell would she go back to Shane's house? She popped up at Shane's house. Shane opens the door. Shane's like, hey, you're in bad shape. You shouldn't be walking around. You should stay here with me. And she's like, well, okay, cool. And she spends the night with at Shane's house. I don't know, man. This whole story is kind of fugazi, man. Patricia Snell, thank you for that 20p. Salute, salute, salute. Do y'all believe her? If you believe this whole story, drop the gems. If you think she's capping, drop the caps right now. I asked the chat, what do y'all think? I said, do you believe the lady in the latest Diddy lawsuit? 57% of the room says they do believe the story. 43% of the room says it's cap. And I ain't gonna lie, it's still closer than I would think it would be, even though a lot of us think Diddy is a monster, and I agree that he is. But this particular lawsuit, I'm not gonna say is 100% credible, because I would like to see her get cross-examined, because I just think that there's some holes in that story. I'm not saying it's not facts. I'm just saying that there's definitely some missing pieces to that story. I'm not sure what it is that she's hiding or what it is, but maybe she was an ex-worker, and maybe she did, you know what I'm saying, get down in the industry, because it's given you went there for, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. I don't understand why you would even want to be in that company of people. So I don't know. I just find some holes in the story. Let's continue, man.
So it looks like Diddy's mom, Janice Combs, is not exactly the innocent woman that she would like us to believe she is, because fans just dug out some interesting things about her past. Let's just say that it's not exactly shocking that Diddy turned out the way he did, considering who raised him. Fans have speculated for years that Janice could have been enabling Diddy's bad behavior. Now it looks like we finally have some confirmation of that. Fans just put 2 and 2 together to uncover some seriously unsettling things about Janice's past. Did she really fake a health emergency to get Diddy out of legal trouble? And did she really accuse Cassie of lying and setting Diddy up? Let's break this down. If you've been following Diddy's story, then you probably already know that Janice raised him and his sister Keisha as a single mother after their father, Melvin Combs, passed away when Diddy was only 3 years old. Melvin was an officer in the Air Force, but it turns out that he was living a double life because he also worked with the notorious kingpin Frank Lucas. Yes, that Frank Lucas. There have been reports over the years that Melvin was in a failed deal, but hey, y'all didn't hear that from me. Anywho, after Melvin's death, Janice moved her kids away from Harlem to Mount Vernon in New York because she wanted them out of that life. She didn't want them to fall into the same lifestyle that their father did, but judging by what we know about Diddy, well, let's just say that...
Let's continue, man. Let's continue talking about Diddy and his mom, Janice. Let's talk about Diddy and Miss Combs.
She wasn't exactly successful in that regard. Anywho, even though they moved out of Harlem, the family used to visit frequently because Diddy's grandparents still lived in Harlem. Speaking about this, Diddy said, "Until I was 12, I lived in Harlem. Then we moved to Mount Vernon, New York. That was my mom's way of getting us out of the inner city after my father was... But my grandmother lived in Harlem, so I went back and forth. I remember the simple things about Mount Vernon, grass, trees, and being able to play baseball. In Harlem, there was no Little League, no front yard with grass, but the neighborhood was multicultural, so that broadened my horizons." To Janice's credit, she did put in the work to care for and provide for her kids. She reportedly worked 3 jobs to put Diddy and Keisha through private school. She even went as far as lying to Diddy about how his father died to protect him from the truth. Diddy spoke about this in an interview and said, "She tried to protect me. My father was a hustler who sold... During his time, that was the way out of Harlem, either that or playing basketball. My mother didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so she was selective about which truths she told me. My father was in the army and he owned a limousine service, and he died in a car accident. Actually, he was in a car. But even as a kid, I put 2 and 2 together. I noticed that guys from the streets in Harlem always seemed to know my family's last name. I used to run with their father, they'd tell me. All my uncles were street..."
And that's crazy because that's how Biggie was taken out. That's coincidence, right?
As well. Janice's hard work eventually paid off when her son became one of the biggest names in the rap industry. However, it didn't take long for rumors to start floating about their interesting relationship. Once Diddy's freak-offs were exposed, fans started putting two and two together, and we realized how weird their relationship was. For example, in this weird video, Diddy showed off his mom's body and made a very weird comment about how she could touch the floor with her palms.
What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Mom, freshly dipped though.
Now that was creepy on so many levels. Oh, and y'all know those rumors of Janice enabling Diddy? Well, after Diddy got raided by the feds earlier this year, there were reports that he was going to be arrested. But the next thing we knew, Janice conveniently had a health emergency that required Diddy to be by her side. TMZ reported that Janice Combs was rushed to the hospital on Wednesday after she complained about discomfort in her chest. According to sources close to Diddy, it's still unclear exactly what caused the pain, but we're told she's going to remain in the hospital for at least another day. Our sources say Diddy was in Miami at the time and at his mom's request, went to the hospital to be by her side. We're told Janice believes the pain is related to stress over her son's legal woes, including the federal investigation and multiple civil lawsuits. She has been seen spending...
So Diddy's mom, and we know she got a weird relationship. Salute Crazy Legs. She said she been asleep half the day, but she here. Salute Crazy Legs. Thank you for the 20-piece. What do y'all think about Diddy and his mother's relationship? Y'all think that's kind of awkward, the way him and his mom kind of, he and it's almost like his mom is an ex-worker, but come to find out her third job that she used to work was ex-working, allegedly. Isn't that a big coincidence? So let's get to Jason Lee and see what he had going on. I told y'all we was going to spin the block on this Jason Lee and Beyonce situation. Let's talk about this.
A major thing for Beyonce. Jay-Z, you're watching. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. Do your thing, TikTok.
Ooh, y'all, this some new sweater tee. I had to put Shirley up. Bernadette is out here tonight. It sound like Jay-Z and Beyonce really about to be Bonnie and Clyde out here. Huh? It sound like Jay-Z and Beyonce really about to be Bonnie and Clyde out here. So if y'all unaware of the situation, apparently Jason Lee said the cat is out of the bag. He's sick of getting phone calls from people who never invite him to the pristine places, but as soon as they hear all of this black people rooting for black people or something going on with them, then they want to come back to their roots. Apparently he been getting phone calls from Jay-Z people that say that he needs something done. And as Jason Lee states in the video, he said either A, I put fires out or I fan them on. And it sounds like he doing the fanning today. Amen? It's been a lot of rumors circling around Jay-Z and Beyonce and what's going on with Diddy. And apparently Jaguar been sitting on the couch lately and saying it's more to come. Is this the more? Y'all go watch the video. Type it in the search bar and come back under these comments and let's see what we talking about. Because did y'all hear what I heard? Go watch it for yourself. I'm just a messenger.
So you know your boy Big Ratchet. You know we gonna talk about that, right? You know we gonna talk about it.
I don't know why. Why do you think Jay-Z is reaching out?
I think he does want to like put a lid on whatever could be brewing, but I don't know if that means he's guilty of something. I just think he's trying to put a lid on what could come out.
So allegedly, Jason Lee was reached out to by Jay-Z's people. Let's get to this.
You have a big voice and you have a big platform.
I just feel like it's so...
The woman running Jay-Z's company used to traffic drugs. We know this. We know, allegedly, that Desiree was connected to the cartel or to the people who were killing people and selling drugs. Now, whether she was not or not, Jay-Z can choose whoever he wants to run his company. And I met her before, and she gave me permission to speak to the Don because that's what she was. The problem is...
She gave you permission to speak with the Don. What? Hold on, wait. What the hell is Jason Lee talking about? And I feel like something iffy is about Jason Lee. What do y'all think about Jason Lee in the comment section? It's just something that just strikes me as just something ain't adding up with him. I don't know what it is. But something about Jason Lee just doesn't add up. They said Jason's going to get unalive. Jason Lee is crazy too. What do y'all think about him? Let me know in the chat. Well, obviously he is, Justin. He's very connected with Rihanna. Jason is messy. Jason better be more careful. They saying Jason Lee might be his time next.
Y'all are starting to realize that God is bigger than you. All the people y'all paying to intimidate people, not Jay-Z, but the industry, paying to intimidate people, threaten people, kill people, hanging them off the side of y'all doing all this reckless ass shit as multimillionaire billionaires. You deserve all the downfalls that you get. Mm-hmm. And this is the glass that nobody thought would ever have a crack in it. Mm-hmm. Well, until we saw the video with Solange kicking you in the elevator. We don't know what that was about.
Let's get to it, Jason. What are you talking about?
Again, I don't even have free passes to the 40/40 club. Like,
And how you spent a lot of money.
So you want free? So see what I mean? Now you asking for a favor subliminally. What's going on with this dude, man?
On all the Renaissance.
but I
shows
did
you
that
went
because
to.
I never ever wanted to ask for anything free. Because
Right.
Floyd Mayweather taught me a long time ago.
Floyd
Don't
Mayweather.
ask nobody for nothing free because you don't want to be obligated to them. I pay for everything because I don't ever want people to say, "Why you say that? Don't say that." Don't. Nobody calls me and say, I say what I want to say. Now. Somebody called me yesterday. Let me tell you a call I got yesterday. Somebody called me and said, Jason, don't talk about that Jay-Z thing because you know he's going to come and snatch your company. He's going to sue you. He's going to do this and that. I'm not afraid of Jay-Z. I'm not afraid of what he's going to do because I'm not out here to say lies about Jay-Z. I love black excellence and I want to promote black excellence, which is why we wanted to honor Jay-Z this year, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. So now you want to honor him. What is going on, man? Are you going to expose him or praise him? Which one?
And we were told Jay-Z don't like to be honored. Well, he took the honor from the Grammys, and then he complained that she don't get the Grammys, and now the Country Music Association or awards, they're laughing at you with your Jolene. They want you to take your Jolene out of here because they don't believe that you should be singing country music, even though we created it and they stole it from us. But still, that doesn't matter. That's why we got to be working together to tell our stories. But I will tell you to the audience, if I do come up missing, all the calls I've been getting been about him. And listen, I haven't had any threatening calls. Nobody has said that they're going to hurt me, so I want to go on record for that. But there is a lot of, why are you?
Do
Why
y'all
are
believe
you?
him?
Why are you? Why? They thought. Beyonce ain't never thought about me. And Jay-Z
Do y'all
ain't never
believe
thought
him?
about me. If they did, they talked about it way up there at the castle that they live at, but they never told me anything.
Do y'all believe Jason Lee right now? Drop the gems in the chat if you believe his story. Drop the caps if you think Jason Lee is just he something
Why
ain't
would
right with him.
I, Jason Lee, I'm getting calls. You're watching because you got people calling me.
Let me get to the other
Now, Smokey the Bear's popping up. And I don't like forest fires. I do like the smell of wood, though, because you know I burned some firewood. I think this is an opportunity to have a conversation because
Now he wants, see what I mean? It's like you're using your platform to lure Jay-Z and Beyonce in. It sounded like you want to be, see what I mean? When certain people kind of, I'm not saying this is what you're doing. It's just seeming like you kind of want to be a part of the club and you kind of want a seat at the table. And if you can get that seat at the table, you'll push everything to the side. And if you don't get that seat to the table, everything is going to be exposed on this side.
because I believe that we as a culture should be very supportive of each other before this stuff happens. So that way our proximity to it can help us tell the real story. You know, I don't know why why do you think Jay-Z is reaching out?
I think he does want to like put a lid on whatever could be brewing, but I don't know if that means he's guilty of something. I just think he's trying to put a lid on what could come out. Because
Did that because I never ever wanted to ask for anything free. Because called me yesterday. Let me tell you a call I got yesterday. Somebody called me and said, Jason, don't talk about that Jay-Z thing because you know he's going to come and snatch your company. He's going to sue. That's why we got to be working together to tell our stories. But I will tell you to the audience, if I do come up missing, all the calls I've been getting have been about him. And listen, I haven't had any threatening calls. Nobody has said that they're going to hurt me, so I want to go on record for that. But there is a lot of, why are you? Why are you? Why are you? Why? They thought.
What do y'all think? See, your story ain't adding up, man. You want to be friends with them or expose them? Because I'm not understanding. Why would you come up missing and then you want to sit down at the table with the man?
Welcome to
Answer that question. Why would you want to say, all right, man, like, hey, if anything happened to me, I've been getting calls about him, but hey, I think we should sit down and talk.
Hoodie News. Jason Lee just be pissing me off. He said on his podcast that he stopped a major story about Beyonce from coming out, and now Jay-Z has been trying to get in touch with him. Let's just watch some of his video.
Why would I, Jason Lee, be get to her for so
The fool written. We got Boo Boo the Fool written on our forehead. You think you got so much power to stop a story from coming out? I hate to break it down to you, but Jay-Z and Beyonce do not need you to stop a major story to come out. 2 billionaires need you to stop a story from coming out. Beyonce and Jay-Z is up here. You is down here. Just because you friends with what? Cardi B, you maybe bumped up a little bit, but you not here. Okay? Be for real.
Salute Essence for that 7-month membership. Tiny Thug, I appreciate you. Say get the likes up. Drop the flowers for Essence, y'all. Salute.
If you put out a story that Beyonce was messing with some guy, do you know they will have your page taken down? Sir, they will call you. They'll come to your house. Your whole podcast, Hollywood Unlocked, whatever you do, they will sue you for all you got. And you don't think you think that they need you, that they calling you for a major story. What just happened? Like some lady went on that Pierce show and he had to apologize because they was talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce or something like that. You think you got that much power. They don't need you. All they have to do is call you themselves. Aren't you the same person who said that if Kelly Rowland didn't come on your show, you was about to expose them or something like that? I'm pretty sure that Kelly Rowland team and probably Jay-Z team or Beyonce team called you and be like, I wish you would. You don't have that much power, sir. And you have been chasing Beyonce ever since she saw you. She know what type of person you are. That's why she don't fucks with you. That's why she don't fucks with you, because you messy as hell. But you really think that Beyonce and Jay-Z need you, that they calling you. Show the receipts, because I doubt this very seriously. But y'all let me know in the comments. Jason, you think you up there with them, like I said. You not up there with them. 2 billionaires need your assistance? Gone somewhere. Bye.
She said, nah, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jason. Your story is not, it ain't looking too credible right now, my boy. It ain't looking too credible.
Jaguar Wright is not telling the truth. Then why hasn't Jay-Z and Beyonce sued them? And my question to that is, sue her for what? So Charlemagne the God made an excellent point. He says, suing a brokey costs you money. Trying to sue someone who doesn't have anything to lose is a waste of your time and resources.
Again, that's what I tried to. This is the same thing I've been saying. It's crazy. Charlemagne is saying the same thing. That's how I know they listen to me, bro. These motherfuckers got to be, because everything I say comes out. Now Charlemagne is saying this. Chat, was I not saying this shit a week and a half ago? Y'all was saying, bro, why they still ain't sued Jaguar Wright. My exact words was, why the fuck would they waste their money suing someone who has absolutely nothing to lose? Those were my exact words. She ain't got nothing to lose. She has nothing. She living out of U-Haul. This is what I was saying. She ain't got nothing. They would be wasting their time and their money. Why would they do that? Why would they put money into someone they're not going to get nothing out of suing Jaguar Wright? What the fuck are you going to sue her for? What does she got? You can go sue Pierce Morgan, because Pierce Morgan got a big platform. So let me hit you with this cease and desist, because if you say one more fucking word, Pierce, I'm going to take everything you got. Jaguar Wright say another word, what are you going to take? I'm going to waste all my money and time and resources going to court for what the hell am I going to get out of this? Okay, so I'm going to win. What the fuck does Jaguar Wright, what am I going to win? That she's going to shut up? I'm going to waste so much money going to court with Jaguar Wright. I'm not going to court with her, but I'll take Pierce Morgan. Yeah, come on, Pierce, let's go to court. Yeah, Pierce, we're going to have a field day in this courtroom. Come on. Yeah, Jason Lee, come on. They got shit to lose. Jaguar Wright don't got a leg to stand on, a pot to piss in, or a window to throw it out of. Let's just keep it a big buck.
Now, that's his statements on why celebrities don't sue Jaguar Wright. Because common sense would say, suing Jaguar Wright would probably cost more than you would actually be able to even get from her. And people say, well, she was a singer. When is the last time she dropped a hit song? How many hit songs did she have? I've only known her for being like a person that sang hooks and done background singing. And just because y'all see people on YouTube and on these podcasts, people, I'm assuming, believe that these people have money. So we learned over the last few years during this writer strike in Hollywood that even these Hollywood stars, these movie people that y'all see on TV don't even have money like that. A lot of them don't. So tell me, why in the hell do you think it would be worth Jay-Z and Beyonce suing Jaguar Wright when she doesn't have anything for them to sue for? But it makes all the sense in the world for Jay-Z and Beyonce to threaten to sue Piers Morgan, his show, the mother company of the network that he's on. Because they have money to prove to you that Jay-Z and Beyonce had legal grounds to sue Piers, because he apologized. And not only did he apologize, he actually took the content and deleted the part out where she referenced Jay-Z and Beyonce. So let me just sum this up by saying, just because someone doesn't sue somebody for something they said doesn't automatically mean that what they have been saying is the truth. And secondly, not all people are worth suing, especially people like Jaguar Wright. Y'all have a wonderful day.
And that's the damn truth. Who the fuck is going to sue Jaguar Wright? That's why she always, who's going to sue me? I told the truth. Jay-Z, take me to court. Beyonce, I seen the tapes. Girl, shut up and sit your crazy ass down somewhere. Ain't nobody worried about none of the shit you talking about. Ain't nobody worried about none of that weird. Ain't nobody worried about none of that shit she talking about. I seen the tapes. Come on, girl, shut up. Jaguar, you ain't got shit. Let's just keep it a bug. You ain't got nothing to sue for. Oops. You ain't got a damn thing to sue for. A damn thing to sue for. All right, let's continue. All right, my bad. All right, my bad, man. You know, I gotta make y'all laugh and stuff, man. Come on, let's keep it a buck.
Jaguar Wright not being hit with a cease and desist from Jay-Z and Beyonce does sit with me the wrong way. All of this is my opinion, but I feel like they own.
Let's hear both sides of the argument. We heard one side of the argument. Let's hear the other. And we're going to see which side of the argument wins.
Only went after Piers Morgan to stop Jaguar Wright from being on any other mainstream media. Just think about it. That got Piers Morgan millions and millions of views on mainstream media, and more people are starting to listen to what Jaguar Wright has been saying. So I feel like Piers Morgan was used as that example to show everybody else in mainstream media, hey, if you have Jaguar Wright on your platform and you try to do the same thing, this is what's going to happen. A lot of people are saying Jaguar Wright hasn't been sued because she has no money. But you know that Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are billionaires. They don't even need any money. Like, Jaguar Wright's claims aren't little claims. She is literally saying that they unalive people. She is saying that they are involved in the whole Diddy investigation that is going on right now. She has said some very, very harsh allegations, and every time she says, if I'm lying, sue me. She ain't saying allegedly when she says these things. And this is why I'm saying it rubs me the wrong way, because it's not about the money. Jay-Z and Beyonce do not need the money. But you think after having these damning claims that could literally hurt your career and your business opportunities, you would at least try to get her to be silent. Because like I said, they don't need money. It's more about the principle than what it is about the money. Famous people sue people all the time for defamation. I mean, we saw it with Cardi B and Tasha K. Tasha K didn't have any money and still owes Cardi B till this day. And that's why I say, in my opinion, I feel like it was just used to stop Jaguar Wright from being able to go on any other mainstream media, because now she's getting way too much attention, more than just out of YouTube. I mean, she is hitting live TV, and it was going somewhere, baby. What makes this whole thing even crazier to me is the fact that Dame Dash spoke about some of Jaguar Wright's claims that she made on Piers Morgan, basically saying that they are true from his own personal experience, because he saw Jay-Z work with people like Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, Epstein, Diddy, and more, knowing allegations about these people.
What are your thoughts on Jaguar Wright being mentioned all over national news? Well, there's a lot of truth to what she's saying based on my personal experience. I'm not going to say she's completely accurate all the time, but some of the things she said were things that I was actually thinking, but I was like, I could never say that because people would say I'm hating. But I know for a fact that, you know, the things she said, like the thing that
Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure you double tap that screen and look at the bottom of the screen right there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's the same name, RatchetTV, on both platforms. Don't talk about.
Thing they all have in common is, you know, R. Kelly and Puff and the Weinstein and Epstein. I know that my personal experience with the Weinstein, that I walked away. I don't want to be a part of that, so I'm not working with you. But so I walked away from Weinstein, and then homie did do business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know, my girl, or with anybody for that matter. So
That's about Aaliyah, and Aaliyah plays a part in this shit too. It goes all the way back to Aaliyah. I mean, it goes further back than that, but you can't forget about Aaliyah, man. Long live Aaliyah.
I do know that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship. I don't know Epstein, so I never had the chance to walk away from him. But I do know that when that project did come out, I didn't want any part of that project. I didn't want any of the money to go to Rockefeller or me when it came to Rockefeller. It was around the time that Jay was trying to kind of separate himself from us, and he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore. But, you know, I just think that, I think homie has to answer some questions right now. If he doesn't, it just, you know, again, it's going to make people ask more questions.
In my opinion, I would feel personally if someone was saying such horrible claims, like I am offing people, I am involved with Diddy in this huge scandal and investigation and things like that. As a billionaire, I would send a cease and desist to this person, and if they didn't stop these horrific claims, because it's obviously going to hurt my business as a celebrity, then I would sue them, not for the money, but to get them to stop saying these damning things. So unless I see them start sending something to Jaguar Wright, this shit just won't sit right with me. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Well, what do y'all think about it, man? Do you think that her side of the argument is she looking at him shady and side-eyed for not suing Jaguar Wright? Or are you looking at the other man's argument like, man, what the fuck are they going to get? Why would they waste all their time and money to sue Jaguar Wright? So who you with, the lady or the guy? Let me know in the chat. Whose side of the argument are you on? Are you with hers or the guy before this? I told you I want to cover it from both angles because I don't want to seem like I'm just being biased. So I got to cover it from both sides. What do y'all think? It ain't up to me. It's up to whoever's taking in the content. So what do you think? Make sure you double tap that screen. We almost at 700 likes, man. Let's get this to 800. We need 100 people to hit that double tap that screen. Let's go. I don't know, man. I can't say it's not up for me. It's up for y'all, man. So you know, I don't know. It's not up to me. I can't tell you what to think. Let's go.
So everyone thinks that the whole P. Diddy thing will be the fall of the music industry in Hollywood. However, I have a different take on it from studying the Illuminati and these deletes for many, many years. I even have a video on my Rumble page on how the whole pyramid structure, world pyramid power structure works, and on the 13 families. Here, if you guys want to just see it. So this was about a year ago. I haven't posted in about a year. One of them is the 13 family Illuminati, and the other one is the world power pyramid. That's the one where I explain how everything works on a structure for these deletes and the Illuminati and the powerful that kind of govern the world. If we look at the charges that Diddy's been charged with, it's trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in blank. And isn't that interesting, considering that Diddy and Epstein both filmed themselves committing heinous crimes against other people, including minors, and none of that has come up, and that none of the other people have been involved, named, or arrested, or even questioned? So this is what I think has happened. This is just a restructuring of, I guess, corporations and powers that are involved in all of these games. What I think happened is P. Diddy kind of got a little bit too drunk off of his own power, probably like did a little bit more of his own supply than he should have. The ego got to him, and then he probably got into it with somebody higher than him, either a handler or somebody else, and they're trying to teach him a lesson, and everybody else who's involved in the game a lesson as well of what happens when you are in that position and then you cross over. Now, if you study the Illuminati and the elites and how their power structure works, it's pretty much like the Italian mobsters in the 80s and that power structure, because if you look at most of the mobs, even around the world today, and like gangs that are very powerful and have a lot of influence, they all have handlers who are part of one of the 13 family Illuminatis.
Do y'all believe what she's saying is to be true? Do y'all believe this is true what this lady is saying? She's saying this has something to do with the 13 families. If you know, you know. If you're in the know, then you already know. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat. What do y'all think, man? Does this got something to do with the illuminated ones? The illuminated ones?
Including their own family members that are low ranking within the family who will do these things. And if you look at the ritualistic way they eliminate people, there are some very interesting keys that the way somebody either was eliminated, that you can tell it's a message to the other players involved in the game. But I want to know what you guys think, because there's a lot of rumors out there that either, you know, Diddy was working for the feds and that he had inside information and that he was just trying to gain more information on the people in the music industry and blah, blah, blah. But I think that there are a lot of players who are involved, who know what's happening, and Diddy is just a message to the rest of them to stay in their own lane and not, you know, try and get their egos out there to overthrow either their handlers or a corporation that is holding them. But then again, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because we thought we were canceling Epstein and all of the people involved, and 4 years later, Victoria's Secret is back. And people seem to have just kind of forgotten what happened 4 years ago. I mean, that's kind of human nature with, you know, going to sleep and all of that stuff. But this P. Diddy thing, I think, is just a lesson to the other players. And I don't think anything's actually going to come out of it for the music industry or Hollywood. It's just a restructuring of power play characters, or pawns, I should say, in the grand scheme of things of the power pyramid.
What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's just a power play to restructure the industry and get everybody back in line? Or do you guys think that the industry is about to get taken down? Which way are you leaning? Tell me in the chat. Which way are you leaning? Double tap the screen if you're rocking with the content. Double tap that screen. That's an interesting way to look at it, but let's get into this wicked industry. Let's talk about this.
Did you guys know that Jay-Z's birthday is December 4th, Diddy's birthday is November 4th, and Beyonce's birthday is September 4th? Jay-Z had an album 444, Leah died August 25th, Left Eye died April 25th, Michael Jackson died June 25th. In J. Cole's song, he says, "Rest in peace, Aaliyah, rest in peace, Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see ya just as soon as I die." This is a song that has been trending, which is She Knows by J. Cole. A lot of people are saying She Knows sounds like Sean Knowles. Jay-Z's name is Sean. Diddy's name is Sean, just spelled differently. Beyonce's last name is Knowles. Sean Knowles, She Knows. Sean Knowles, She Knows. What is going on here? J. Cole also referenced Apple Pie, which is a Destiny's Child song named Apple Pie. Another crazy thing is when Beyonce made her country album, recently a country star shouted her out. Thank you, Beyonce, just like how everything, you know, that we've been seeing on TikTok, the country star did it too.
I also just want to say, I'm a country artist, and the fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game.
Thank you, Beyonce.
So thank you.
That's crazy. Beyonce looks surprised. Is she really surprised?
I'm gonna go back to Nashville.
With the theory being that you have to thank Beyonce in order to be okay. It's just wild, and all of these theories coming together, I don't know if they make sense, but I think the craziest thing is JoJo Siwa thanking Beyonce.
What do y'all think about that? Crazy-ish, right? Crazy-ish. You got to thank Beyonce. You got to. If you don't thank that woman, hey, you might be screwed in this industry. You better thank that lady.
I'm like, you guys stop. Like, stop. And they're getting to the point where they...
And I don't know if y'all seen this one, right?
I'm like, you guys stop. Like, stop.
Let's get back into this one.
They're getting to the point where they have like ripped my shirt off. And like, I'm like almost fully exposed at this point. And they're both coming at me. And I'm like, you guys, like, seriously, this isn't funny anymore. And I look to my left where his executive is. Like, we know him pretty well. Like, we've been around him a lot. He's literally 3 feet away from me. Like, if I reached and he reached too, like, we could touch. Like, he's that close. And I look and I'm like, hey, like, I give that look where I'm just like, come on, like, step in. Like, this isn't cool. Like, you're a grown man. Like, you're like 50 years old. I know you have a family. Like, you know this isn't right. Like, do something. And this is the part that for as long as I live, I will never fucking forget. It isn't actually the aspect of being sexually assaulted. That's not what haunts me. It's this. It's as these two grown men were pawing at me, trying to take my clothes off, I look over to this man asking for help, and I literally mouth the word help. And we lock eyes. And he looks away. I'm like, okay, there's still 2 more men in the room. And I look to his engineer next, who's sitting right next to him. And I know that he's married and he just had a little baby girl. And I'm like, okay, he's gonna do something. And I look at him next and I'm like, okay, like, do something, say something, do anything. And he looks down at his phone and starts texting. And then I was like, oh, fuck. I look at Kanye's cousin next. And I'm like...
And by the way, we hit 160,000 subscribers, y'all. We hit 160,000 subscribers. Let's keep climbing, y'all. We just hit 160K. Let's keep going up. Subscribe to the channel and double tap the screen to like the video. But definitely subscribe to the channel.
Do something, you know, like, fucking do something. And he spins his chair around. And that's when that, like, gut-wrenching fear set in. And I was like, oh shit. No one's fucking saving me tonight. No one's gonna do anything. No one's gonna do fucking anything. And that's when I was truly fucking scared. At this point, they had ripped my shirt off and they were trying to get my pants off. And I realized that I was completely alone. And I closed my eyes for a second. And I was like, God help me.
What do y'all think about that story with this lady? It's crazy, man. Again, that's kind of how the guys are in this industry. A lot of your children want to be a part of this industry, and I hope y'all are discouraging them for being a part of this. Congrats. Salute, Cocoa Butter. Thank you for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. We going up in a major way. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Couldn't do this without none of y'all, man. Y'all are my biggest inspiration because I get up and do this every day for y'all. So salute. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, but man, this is just how the industry is, and hopefully you're discouraging your kids from being a part of this because, as you see, there is no holiness in the music industry. Kirk Franklin ain't holy. Marvin Sapp and them ain't holy. None of these people, matter of fact, that side of the industry is just as wicked as this side of the industry. Don't think that them alleged Christians ain't out there scrambling and scraping, looking for shit. And don't think that they not brooming, and I'm saying brooming, but you know what I'm trying to say. Allegedly, they doing a lot of the same shit that Diddy and them are out there doing. There's a lot of worse monsters in the industry than Diddy, and there are a lot of R. Kellys in that industry as well. Let's continue.
Lenny, you didn't think you'd get out of this one, did ya? Does anybody remember Lenny Kravitz? He was known for being a musician in Hollywood and also a fashion icon. And allegedly, he was close to Diddy. I have come across quite a few personal pictures.
What's going on with Lenny Kravitz and Diddy, man? What they got going on over here, man? What in the hell is going on with Diddy and Lenny Kravitz? See, Diddy is always in a cuddly position with some And it's always a dude in the mix, man. What is up with the diddler, man? I don't know, dog. The diddler always look how he biting his bottom lip. He definitely was there trying to have a freak off. Lenny Kravitz and Diddy allegedly had some freak offs as well. What is going on with your boy Lenny over here, y'all? Can anybody tell me what's going on with this boy Lenny?
Of him and P. Diddy, to be exact. And one has to wonder if he knows. And as reports come out about Kanye West and other people who were involved in the circle, one has to wonder how strong their friendship was. This is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoe Kravitz, who is now the girlfriend of Channing Tatum. And if you didn't know, Zoe Kravitz is the one who wrote and directed Blink Twice. A lot of people are comparing what happened to P. Diddy's freak-offs to the movie Blink Twice. And that could be possible, but I found another link. Peter Nygaard. This is Lenny Kravitz and Peter Nygaard in the Bahamas. And Peter Nygaard is even wearing his presidential jacket given to him by George Bush Sr. Small world, right? And what a coincidence.
Let's look at that again. Hold on, okay. Look at this.
But I found another link. Peter Nygaard.
Oh, Peter. Salute to, who is this? Salute to Deanna for that 20 piece. Says congrats on the 160K subscribers. Thank you so much, Deanna. I appreciate you for that 20 piece. Salute. We had 355, y'all. We $45 away from 4 honey buns, y'all. I know we can get them 4 honey buns tonight. I know we can, gang. $45 away. Let's go.
This is Lenny Kravitz and Peter Nygaard in the Bahamas. And Peter Nygaard is even wearing his presidential jacket given to him by George Bush Sr. Small world, right? And what a coincidence that Lenny Kravitz also owns an island in the Bahamas, just like Peter Nygaard's. And what Peter Nygaard was doing at this island, I can't even put in this video. But there are certain things that happened in Blink Twice that was almost verbatim to what Peter Nygaard was doing at his island. For example,
the girls would come down in the morning looking absolutely dreadful and saying, you know, can you get us out of here? Can you get us out of here? Really? And we'd say, no, we can't because we didn't bring you in, so you've got to go ask him for your plane ride back.
And if you didn't know, Zoe Kravitz's mother is Lisa Bonet, who was a right hand of Jason Momoa, who had also a questionable video put out of him and his daughter. And as I'm digging into this more and more, I've got to wonder if this movie was based on personal experiences or had some truth to it, because Channing Tatum's post on X kind of hinted to it to me.
This is a spooky, spooky world we living in, y'all. This is a very, very spooky world that we are now living in, man. I got to tell y'all it is a... Hold on, I missed one of these. All right, I got to finish downloading one of those videos. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's a very, very spooky world that we living in, man. And right now, I'm telling y'all, we at the end of times. We are at the end of times, and now people are starting to look at these Diddy lawsuits a little differently, because all of these all-white parties, I wanted to strip away everyone's image and put us all in the same color and on the same level, he said. I had the craziest mix. Some of my boys from Harlem, Leonardo DiCaprio, after he just finished Titanic. I had socialites there and relatives from down south. 200 people sitting out here just having a down home cookout. So he considered he wanted to have a whole mix of people and put them all in the same color. But this was all a plot and a ploy. All of this was a plan from the very beginning. Get Diddy as many famous people and famous friends as he could have, and all of them are going to end up going down some way, shape, form, or fashion. Martha Stewart called the all-white dress code a stunning sight. Paris Hilton described the party as iconic. So you got a lot of names: Martha Stewart, Paris Hilton, Leonardo DiCaprio. They saying he was also actually trafficking some of his guests at those white parties, and they're connecting all of those all-white parties. They're connecting every single one of those all-white parties to these allegations against Diddy, because they're saying these white was the code for freak off. Look at the white nails and how he always made the ladies wear something white whenever it was a freak off, and he liked the way it looked on black skin. He just liked the white on black skin. Look in the paper. Well, at least based on the paperwork. I'm not gonna say that to be the truth. I'm just gonna say based on the paperwork. That's what they trying to say, man. Diddy was out here scrambling and scraping, looking for Ish. Which video is this right here?
It looks like
Let's get to this one.
nobody wants to go down with Diddy, not even his alleged former sugar babies, because the streets are convinced that rapper French Montana just revealed everything he knew about Diddy's use of baby oil. And girl, it is a hot mess. Fans have been giving French Montana the side eye for his close relationship with Diddy, with fans speculating that there was a little something going on between them. And it looks like we were right. Rumor has it that French Montana, who is now so desperate to avoid federal charges, is snitching on Diddy, and he is singing like a canary. So did Diddy really use spiked baby oil on French Montana and then propose to him? Girl, this is a hot stinking mess, so let's break it down. If you've been tuned into the gossip, you've definitely caught wind of those long-running rumors about French Montana getting a little too cozy with Diddy.
And we was exposing this last night, so I want to pick back up where we left off with this story last night with French Montana and Diddy. There was a lot of weird stuff with these two men as well. What do y'all think about Diddy and French Montana's relationship in the chat?
Let's keep it real. It's not just the usual industry chatter anymore. Folks have been buzzing about their suspect photos for years now. Take this one picture for instance.
Here we go again with this infamous picture from last night. Nuts to butts. Diddy, and if you can't see that picture, look at the 3 dots at the top, hit those 3 dots and close the live chat. This Diddy picture right here is infamous. What in the hell was going on, bruh? Diddy was having the time of his life while his cheeks was inserted into French Montana's pelvis. He was giving Diddy the pelvic thrust from behind, and they were smiling and grinning as they took pictures. French Montana was having the time. Why would you ever get that close to another man? They said they were spooning. They was wearing towels. Yeah, they definitely was in towels one morning. I mean, French Montana spent several nights at Diddy's house. Now look at Diddy and French Montana right here, y'all. What is going on with Diddy and French? French Montana got his meat on his cheeks. They meat to cheek. Meat to cheek. These two men are meat to cheek right now.
At first, it looks pretty innocent. Just two dudes hanging out, right? But if you zoom in on Diddy and French, it kind of gives off more spooning vibes.
Hold on. Let's get the zoom in joint. Hold on. Let's get that zoom in joint. What is going on, Diddler? What is going on, Diddler? Because you got some weird shit going on, my boy. Y'all can take a screenshot of that, man, if you need to, man. Because that's Diddy and French Montana cozying up. Looked like they were on a rooftop kissing somewhere. I heard that he doused French Montana with baby oil by the end of the night. I heard he was doused in baby oil.
It kind of gives off more spooning vibes than just a casual chill session. And honestly, that's only scratching the surface. And let's not sleep on the fact that Diddy actually named a flavor of his Ciroc vodka after French.
Diddy, he named his own, he gave him his own flavor of Ciroc. So he invited him to the flavor camp and they gave him his own flavor. Let's keep this a big buck.
Like, that's a whole nother level of friendship right there. On top of that, these two have been on a bunch of exotic vacations together over the years, and while taking vacations with friends isn't necessarily sus, these two were up to some really shady activities. Now, fast forward to summer 2023, when Drake came into the picture. He teamed up with Diddy to executive produce French Montana's documentary. Sounds all business and professional, right? But word on the street is that these favors from Diddy might come with some serious strings attached. Allegedly, French had to pay him back by participating in some behind-the-scenes freak-offs. French Montana and Diddy's relationship has always been a bit sketchy, and it's no secret that they've been tight for years. Rumors have popped up time and again that they might be more than just friends. French has never held back from singing Diddy's praises for helping his career, but could it be that he's paying the price for that loyalty in ways we don't fully know about?
How do y'all think he paid for his loyalty? What did French Montana ever do? Like, what did he ever get done? He's not a good business dude. He don't got nothing going on. It seemed like he was just hanging around him the party like The Game was and all those other rappers.
What's the biggest thing, greatest thing you learned from Puff? Or the biggest thing, or the one you always go to?
What did you learn from Puff? All this time you've been hanging out with him, all those pictures, your meat on his cheeks, his meat on your cheeks. What did you learn from him?
Honestly, nothing.
So, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Listen to what I'm saying. All those pictures, all that time he was singing to you, dedicating shit to you, giving you flavors of vodka, spending the night with you, serenading you, laying in your lap, giving you lap dances, kissing you, hugging you, consoling you, spooning with you, and you didn't learn nothing from that. I guess you learned how to have a freak off and fuck right. I guess you learned how to fuck in public, allegedly.
Really?
I just learned. I think the biggest thing is him giving me the opportunity to be next to him.
Y'all hear how zesty that sounded? I mean, I ain't learned nothing from him, but I mean, the biggest thing I did learn was just him letting me be next to him.
To learn from him.
Because we all know Diddy wasn't making no damn music. He wasn't making no moves. Diddy was moving and grooving, having freak offs. Diddy was getting that baby oil ready. He was prepping for a freak off.
Because, you know, people that's always in the move, like they don't, you know, teach you things. You just got to sit back and learn from them.
Observe.
Yeah, observe and learn. I think me standing next to him and learning that you don't have to make music to be top 5 on the Forbes, or, you know, learning how to create your own product and become a successful entrepreneur. I think that was like the biggest thing.
She ain't trying to hear nothing you saying because she know you full of shit, French. I think everybody in this room know you full of shit.
But as far as advice, I think, you know, we each learn different. I think I learned more from just being next to him.
You didn't learn nothing from him. You just learned from being next to him during a freak off.
Seeing him operate and things like that.
Seeing him operate. Operate what? His machinery?
Now let's rewind a bit for some context. French Montana, born Kareem Karbouch, hails from Casablanca, Morocco. His family moved to the South Bronx when he was only...
Does he have a Mario suit on? See, I'm starting to look at French a little different, bro. He definitely was Diddy's... He was at Puffy's flavor camp, for sure.
13. After his dad returned to Morocco a few years later, French Montana had to step up and help support his family. French hustled his way through the music scene, dropping his first mixtape in 2007, and he really caught Diddy's attention with his hit single, Shot Caller. By 2011, Diddy signed him to Bad Boy Records, and they got tight pretty fast. It was like a match made in music heaven, or so we thought. When asked why he decided to sign French, Diddy said, "It's obvious. His work ethic, his song making, the effect he has on the youngins. If you ever been to one of his shows, every time he drops a record. Also, it's important, I'm from New York, I rep New York to the fullest. And for real, can't nothing move in this city without us being a part of."
He said nothing can move in this city without him and Diddy. Nothing can move in New York without Diddy's approval. He loves Diddy, man. This is Diddy's boyfriend.
When Diddy first linked up with French,
I look at him basketball. Look, there he goes.
He was all about those.
Let's get ready to get naked and play some basketball.
Those big plans for French's music career, talking about taking him to the next level and making him a superstar. But instead of having French in the studio, Diddy took him away on these lavish, exotic trips. And it didn't take long for the rumors to kick in that French wasn't just Diddy's artist. He might have been something more, like Diddy's new boy toy.
Look at this shit, man. These dudes love serenading each other wearing robes, and man, these dudes is, I don't know, fam. I don't know French.
You'd see Diddy right by French's side at every major event, especially those birthdays.
Look at him. Look at this. Spooning on ones. Look at every time they're shirtless. Diddy ain't never got a shirt on when he next to French. French always is right next to this man, like cuddled up with him. French always wants to be right there next to him.
Day parties. The way Diddy acted around French had everyone thinking they were practically a couple. That's when people really started connecting the dots and whispering about these so-called birthday rituals. An old video recently made the rounds again of French Montana sitting shirtless at a table, looking like he just stepped out of a baby oil commercial.
Diddy oiled him up. Diddy definitely oiled that man up.
At the same time, Diddy serenaded him with the happy birthday song.
Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
At first, this clip didn't get much attention when it dropped, but fast forward to now, and folks are giving the whole situation the side eye, especially with all the tea we have about Diddy and baby oil these days. It's wild how things can change with just a little context. After that video resurfaced, folks couldn't help but connect the dots, especially with reports of the feds seizing over 1,000 bottles of baby oil from Diddy's house. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of baby oil for any reason. Suddenly, that clip of French looking all shiny next to Diddy takes on a whole new vibe.
Yeah, he was shirtless, shiny. He might as well have put on a shiny suit. That dude might as well have put on a damn shiny suit at this point. I don't know what the hell was going on with French, man, but French definitely. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. French definitely was. I don't know. Do y'all think they were dating? What do y'all think in the chat? Do y'all think they were dating? Let me know in the chat. Were they dating? Was Diddy and French Montana dating? Yes or no? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. I don't know, man. It's looking like they were.
Fans are saying this situation did not age well, and honestly, it's tough to disagree. But hold up, it gets even wilder. Diddy wasn't just serenading French with Happy Birthday on the actual day. Nah, he was randomly singing it to French even when it wasn't his birthday. Girl, what's that about?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frenchie.
Girl, what's that about?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frenchie. Happy birthday to you.
Singing it to French even when it wasn't his birthday.
Watch this one more time,
Girl, what's
y'all.
that about?
Watch this one more time.
Birthday to you.
He loves him.
Birthday,
Look at him.
dear Frenchie.
He loves him.
Happy birthday to you.
What do y'all think about that, man? I don't know, man. We showed this last night like us. Diamond, lay down. We showed this last night, and it's just definitely looking more and more like these men were in love with each other.
Deserved it. We deserved it.
And how do we deserve a birthday together? Like, it wasn't even his birthday, but how do we? I don't know, fam.
You feel me? We deserved it.
Get all the performances ready around the world.
So here's where it gets even wilder. Rumor has it that every time it was French's birthday, Diddy supposedly orchestrated these private freak-offs. Allegedly, he'd pull out bottles of oil, bring in some friends, and things would get pretty explicit as part of the so-called celebration for French's big day. But these freaky birthday rituals weren't just one-time things. Word has it that whenever Diddy crossed paths with French, he'd casually start singing happy birthday to remind him of those wild escapades.
What do y'all think about that? Isn't look, whenever I'm linking with you, I'm just gonna say happy birthday so you know what it is. Like, you remember the good times. Think about it, Fab. Why we never party for your birthday? Fab, he's like, well, you did. You were just in you were just with me. You were just there. You remember he got all high pitched and nervous. He's like, nah, we ain't never really party. Like, why? I want to be at your birthday. Like, he wants to sing you happy birthday. Diddy wants to wake up in the morning, wrestle over the frosted flakes, and sing you happy birthday. Because you deserve it, daddy.
It felt like a power
Pause. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Play to let French Montana know he hadn't forgotten about their past. And it gets even worse from here. Rumors are swirling that Diddy kept French under his thumb by having some serious dirt on him. Allegedly, he recorded French in compromising situations, particularly involving unconsenting women.
Somebody said he called him Frenchie. Yeah, that was his name from Frenchie. Yeah, he called him Frenchie. That was little Frenchie, Daddy Frenchie for him.
Diddy allegedly orchestrated these setups and made sure everything was caught on tape. He allegedly did this to have leverage over French that he could use as blackmail whenever he felt like it. And if you check the timeline, as soon as French started hanging out with Diddy, accusations of SA and misconduct began to follow him.
French Montana accused of SA by 2 women in gut-wrenching new videos. So French Montana has been hit with some allegations that he is SAing women as well. And where do you think he learned this behavior from? He learned this behavior from Daddy Diddy. He learned this from Daddy Diddy.
Over time, multiple women came forward accusing French of SA and various forms of misconduct. Let's rewind to one of the most serious allegations. In March 2020, French was slapped with a lawsuit claiming he'd SA'd an incapacitated woman at his former home in Hidden Hills, California. According to the woman's lawsuit, French and one of his unnamed associates invited her to the studio where they allegedly supplied her with substances and alcohol before the assault. The details are pretty disturbing, and they definitely remind us of what many of Diddy's accusers have described in their lawsuits. The lawsuit reads, defendants were mixing and serving drinks to the plaintiff and the other women who came with her. Defendants controlled the drinks, providing excessive drinks and making sure the women were drinking. Defendants also were themselves drinking and using drugs. And as French got tighter with Diddy, the serious allegations began to pile up. One of the most troubling stories involved a woman who said she was a teenager when French allegedly trapped her and tried to SA her at a dinner party hosted by rapper Belly.
Y'all see that shit right there? Says, and Sarah Camila took to YouTube with a new video published on Monday alleging that the rapper attempted to blank her at a hotel during a dinner party roughly 4 years ago. And this is about French Montana. Like I said, French Montana getting hit with some of these allegations as well.
A dinner party hosted by rapper Belly. And that's just one among many accusations against him. Several women have stepped forward with similar experiences over the years, and these aren't just idle gossip. These are significant allegations of SA, substance facilitated SA, and misconduct. Things took a darker turn when the Shade Room released a shocking video featuring Diddy, French, and actress Sanaa Lathan in the back of Diddy's car. In the clip, Sanaa looked to be out of it, and she was barely aware of what was happening around her. This video had people buzzing on social media, speculating.
So what do you think they went and did with Sanaa Lathan right there? What do y'all think that they went and did right there?
With similar experiences over the years, and these aren't just idle gossip. These are significant allegations of SA, substance facilitated SA, and misconduct. Things took a darker turn when the Shade Room released a shocking video featuring Diddy, French, and actress Sanaa Lathan in the back of Diddy's car.
Look at this, y'all. Look at French.
In the clip, Sanaa looked to be out of it.
She done, and Diddy finna go have fun. She done, Diddy finna go have fun.
And she was barely aware of what was happening around her. This video had people buzzing on social media, speculating that Diddy and French were out here supplying women with substances and coercing them into those freak-offs. The whole thing raised a lot of eyebrows and stirred up serious concerns. But despite all the accusations, French and Diddy only seemed to get tighter. However, it looks like French is now in full panic mode after the feds came knocking because he was quick to distance himself from Diddy.
Someone said Sanaa bit Beyonce. Do y'all remember?
This is me leaving Bad Boy and Epic.
This is me leaving Bad Boy and Epic. Why are you leaving Bad Boy and Epic? It's Vlad, so I got to pause this, y'all.
Okay, so it's not on Epic.
It's on Epic, but it's my last album.
How did you get out of a deal with Diddy? How could you make it out of a deal with Diddy and still be cool with him?
Yeah, this is me leaving everything.
All right.
This is me becoming. This is me.
Is you becoming what, Frenchie, should I say? Ain't that what Diddy calls you?
Becoming a free agent.
Right. Did you and Puff part on good terms, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's Daddy.
Yeah, great terms.
Because you fulfilled everything. And
Vlad know what he told me. You fulfilled everything. You fulfilled his fantasies. That's what happened. You fulfilled his fantasies, allegedly.
Yeah, I fulfilled everything.
Right.
I made sure everybody got their money. I made sure,
Yeah, we know. Trust me, we know.
Rose got his money. I made sure Puff got his money.
Yeah. We know Rose got his money and Puffy. Them are the two. Yeah, Puffy's flavor camp.
Make sure Epic got their money.
Yeah.
Epic's still making money.
Yeah, everybody making money. So everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, B.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody I brushed shoulders with making money.
Right.
I know what I'm saying? And had
He said everybody he brushed shoulders with made money.
a chance to have a great time. You know what I'm saying?
And when
And you got, he said, and I got a chance to have a great time. So he had a lot of free calls.
people say bad boy curse, you're the exception of that.
I'm blessed.
He said, the bad boy curse, are you the exception?
That's on a different level. I came from Africa. I made it out the jungle.
Fans aren't exactly shocked by this, and they commented, "You can't say Diddy don't come off sus AF. And look how uncomfortable he got French. Boy is blinking twice for help. The way you think Meek Mill is sus with Diddy is the way I see French Montana. He was always with Diddy. And used to wonder why French Montana made that song that goes like, hope you don't get famous. Now I know why. Mans was seeing the stuff Diddy was doing on the youngin'."
Yeah, everybody know what Diddy had going on behind the scenes. Everybody. The French, don't try to get away now.
Anywho, y'all drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
Man. Salute to that man, though, for, I guess, you know what I'm saying, riding with his boyfriend Diddy. I mean, hey, I guess he got to ride with Diddy, the diddler himself, man. It is what it is, man. That's your man's, French. You gotta be next to your mans. You got to be next to your mans. Why does this keep doing that, cuz? All right, it's almost done. All right, yeah, you got to be next to your man's, French. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. And allegedly, I don't know, the industry got a hold on your boy French. He ain't going to be able to do much talking here pretty soon. French Montana finna be real quiet. I think French Montana is about to get ghosted. That's my theory. I think French Montana is about to get ghosted. It's almost done downloading. Because we still got to get to this Jay-Z and Beyonce shit, man. Do y'all still want to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce? I need it to go to 800 likes now if y'all want to continue. Double tap that screen. We better get 20 likes on that screen right now. We better get 20 likes on that screen, or a 10 piece or something better pop up on that damn screen if y'all want to continue, because I'm still cooking. Where we at? Oh, yeah, we still got time. I'm still cooking, y'all. What's up, gang? I still can, hold on. Matter of fact, let me get to this damn video. Hold on. Yeah, we not done. All right, it's almost. Give it like 30 more seconds. It's almost finished. I didn't even finish with one of my videos, so give it a couple more seconds. I want to see some of these gems pop up. If I see the chat flooded with gems, I'm going to keep going. If I don't see these gems, if I don't see a 10 piece or something fly up on the screen, I'm like, hey, look, it is what it is, man. But I better see likes go up. It better go past 800 likes. I do know that. It better go past 800 likes. Let's keep that a big buck. All right, we got about 10 more seconds. It's almost done. All right, let's see the chat filled up with gems, and we're going to continue to get to this next Beyonce video. Let's continue. All right, it's almost done. All right, it's looking like they ready. All right, looking like y'all ready. Man. Why is that video? Okay, there you go. We good now. All right, we good. Let's get to this. Let's get to this.
It looks like nobody wants.
No, that's not it. Hold on. Give me a second. There you go. All right, here we go.
The hits just keep on coming against P. Diddy, with a string of new civil lawsuits filed against the embattled music icon just this week. But Diddy isn't the only one who's facing some major allegations. Two of his sons, Justin and Christian Combs, are both name-dropped in several civil suits that list Diddy as a defendant.
What are y'all thinking about that? Diddy's sons is now allegedly some of the next to be looked at, and his sons may be possibly facing some charges. His sons might be possibly facing some charges.
And the accusations against them are pretty serious, ranging from drugging victims and sexually assaulting them to apparent involvement in a shooting.
Who's involved in that shooting, y'all? Because remember, there's so much that's still swept under the rug, and his sons are not in the clear. Remember, they were arrested as well in the beginning. We're
breaking down all the allegations against both sons and speaking with former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani about whether they could face criminal charges. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime News. The allegations against 54-year-old Sean Diddy Combs have dominated headlines for more than a month, and he spent most of that time at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, held on some pretty severe federal charges. Just last month, he was indicted by a grand jury on charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution.
And his sons is going to be getting hit with some of those same charges. Remember, I'm telling you this. His sons will be named in lawsuits coming out. They've already been named in lawsuits, and they might face criminal charges as well and be arrested. I really believe Justin will. If anybody, Justin. But, hey, Quincy, you not in the clear either, my boy, because you definitely did a lot of freaky shit.
By now, you're familiar with the allegations against Diddy, from gun and drug trafficking to running a years-long sex trafficking scheme. There's honestly too many allegations against him to list. According to some reports, there are thousands of people who say they were assaulted by Diddy. All that remains to be seen, but we do know there are more than a dozen civil suits already filed against him, with more than 100 new suits expected to follow. The pattern throughout all these lawsuits is eerily similar. Diddy and his team would allegedly drug or spike the drinks of victims before Diddy and sometimes others sexually assaulted them.
Cheers, gang. Cheers, gang. Cheers, gang. Let's get back to this, though. We not done. We still cooking tonight, y'all. Let's go. Cheers.
Also allegations that Diddy forced these victims to have sex with prostitutes as he touched himself. He called these situations freak-offs, and oftentimes he recorded them. Here's where some of the allegations against his son, Justin Combs, come in. So all this takes us back to February.
Lil Rod, remember I told y'all, it all goes back to Cassie and Lil Rod. All of these accusations that have came out on the domino effect has been from Cassie and Lil Rod.
When Rodney Jones, also known as the producer Lil Rod, filed civil suit against Diddy. In his lengthy lawsuit, Lil Rod straight name drops Justin Combs, describing him as someone who solicits prostitutes.
It says solicits the workers, underage girls, and he would engage in freak-offs. It says Stevie J. Stevie J recruits the ex-workers and attends and participates in freak-offs. Justin Combs solicits the men and women and underage girls and the ex-workers, and he would also engage in freak-offs. Brendan Paul, the mule, works as Mr. Combs' mule. He acquires and distributes Mr. Combs' drugs and guns, allegedly.
Underage girls and sex workers. There's actually a picture of Justin Combs with an allegedly underage girl shown in the lawsuit. Now, in this specific instance, Lil Rod alleges at least one underage girl came to Diddy's home for a listening party. A sex worker was also apparently solicited, and a freak-off ensued. As an aside, this is the same night that Lil Rod alleges Diddy forced him to take a laced shot. He started to feel lightheaded and then woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, naked next to a sex worker. It's important to note Justin Combs is listed as a defendant on this case because, according to Lil Rod, he facilitated Diddy's alleged RICO enterprise and at times participated. Okay.
Which son do you think is more guilty? Or just say both if you just say fuck it, both of them. But if you had to choose one son, play the game with me. I know some of y'all gonna say both just because you just want to be. But which son, Christian or Justin, do you think should face more charges within these situations? Who do you think is more guilty? Which son do you think is going to end up facing more charges?
Hey, I know you're multitasking when you're watching our videos, but if you're out and about running back on... Lil Rod says he was bleeding out of his hip and leg area. Lil Rod says he was applying pressure to G's wounds and then asked the crowd to be on the son Justin and shooting cover-up. According to every gallon on your first tank of gas. Lil Rod's civil suit points to more accusations against Justin Combs, too, for his involvement in an alleged shooting cover-up. According to court documents, it happened on September 12, 2022, outside Diddy's Chalice Studios. Lil Rod says Diddy, his son Justin, and Justin's friend who went by G were all there when things got heated.
Y'all remember this? Do y'all remember what's going on here? Drop the gems if you remember. Drop the eyeballs if you do not, because this is going to end up coming out, allegedly.
Lil Rod says he heard multiple gunshots ring out and later found G on the bathroom floor in the fetal position. Lil Rod says he was bleeding out of his hip and leg area. Lil Rod says he was applying pressure to G's wounds and then asked the crowd to call an ambulance. At that point, both Diddy and Justin Combs disappeared to another part of the studio. Diddy then gave strict instructions to inform the police that he had nothing to do with the shooting. He also forced Mr. Jones to lie to the police by telling them that G was shot standing outside the studio.
Mr. Combs gave strict instructions to inform the police that he had nothing to do with the shooting. He also forced Mr. Jones to lie to the police by telling them that G was shot standing outside the studio by a drive-by assailant.
So that specific allegation involves Diddy's son Justin, but another allegation...
And there goes Justin, allegedly. They're saying it had something to do with Justin. Not Christian, Justin.
...and entirely separate civil lawsuit involves his other son, Christian, or King Combs.
And then here's one that involves Christian, King. He calls himself the King, allegedly.
Grace Omar K. alleges that Christian Combs sexually assaulted her on a yacht in December 2022.
And this is the one who I don't like. This is the kid I don't like. He got way too much energy. He acts just like his damn daddy. He looks just like his damn daddy. And he needs to be locked up with his damn daddy.
And she says it was facilitated by Diddy. Diddy had rented the yacht around Christmas time, and Omar K. says it was a revolving door of high-profile celebrities and sex workers who were often passed out on the ship's deck. The lawsuit says there were liquor bottles all over, and it was difficult to distinguish which ones were laced with drugs. Omar K. alleges that on December 28, 2022, while working as a yacht deckhand,
and this is what he did on the yacht. Yeah, look at him. He looked just like his damn daddy. Look at his daddy plotting in his phone right now, and he laughing like, yeah, we got us one, Pops. We got us one. We're having a freak off.
She was sexually assaulted by a heavily intoxicated Christian Combs, who physically assaulted her and allegedly forced her to perform oral sex on him. Since these suits were filed, both Justin and Christian Combs were seen in federal court at their father's appearance just last week. But could they too face charges? Here's where we bring in former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani. So talking about P. Diddy, I know we're talking about the crazy amount of allegations against him that are pretty shocking just unto themselves. But then there's also two of his children whose names have come up a bit throughout some of these civil lawsuits. We've seen headlines, both Justin and Christian Combs. Just to start right off the bat, what are you thinking about that, the inclusion of both of Diddy's sons and the accusations against those two?
I think that if we're talking about additional charges and additional defendants.
Do y'all think that they're going to be facing additional charges? I think more charges will come out, and I do believe that the kids will be named in them. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all feel like the kids will be named in some of these lawsuits, or you think the kids going to get off scotch-free?
Those are probably two of the more likely. And Christian, of course, was the subject of a civil lawsuit where there was a sexual assault allegation naming him directly. So I think if we're going to cast a bit of a wider net. People are talking about family members, other celebrities, maybe some employees like Christina Forum, but I think the most likely would be those two sons.
Why do you think it's the most likely about those two? Just because of the recordings, the allegations against him? What are you thinking?
I think so. I think obviously they're just civil allegations, and those cases are going to be put on hold while the criminal case plays out. But there is some smoke there, and obviously, there's a presumption of innocence, and there's a lower standard in a civil case. But you have someone who's been named directly as someone who participated in a sexual assault, and everything else has been rumors and speculation. But here you at least have one verified complaint.
One verified complaint that's going to lead into more. I do believe King Combs and Justin and Christian, I believe both of them are going to be hit with, I think they're going to be hit with a few more lawsuits, allegedly.
And you know what's interesting about this situation? It's the sexual assault civil allegation filed by Grace O'Marquez. This is against Christian Combs, as you're referring to it. And Diddy is a co-defendant in this case because she says he facilitated it. It was on a yacht that Diddy had rented. But it was Christian, the one who allegedly sexually assaulted her. I mean, so how does all of that relate? The fact that we have Diddy, who's also part of this, but it's mostly on Christian in this instance?
Yeah, in this particular instance, like you said, it did take place on a yacht. She was someone who was working at the time, and Lil Rod was there apparently, and obviously he's a plaintiff in a civil lawsuit himself. But whenever you are a plaintiff in a civil case, you obviously want to go after someone with the ability to pay. That's what we call
someone that can pay. When you got a civil lawsuit against somebody, you want to get some money out of it. Again, that's hence Jaguar Wright. No one's going to sue her because you're not going to get nothing out of that, man. I mean, I know you're saying you want her to shut up, but she's crumbs. I'm not wasting all my time and energy on that. That's going to get me nothing. I'm going to win absolutely nothing but her shutting her mouth. But she's getting crumbs, and they got something in store for Jaguar right on the back end. They're not worried about Jaguar.
a deep pocket.
They going to get Jaguar.
So even though Diddy might not have personally participated in this alleged incident, you really want to wrap him in as a co-defendant, because obviously his ability to pay any judgment is going to be very different than Christian or Justin or any of the other of his 7 children.
Do you think that Grace O'Marquez, the plaintiff in this yacht criminal or civil lawsuit rather, do you think that the feds would reach out to her and ask her about her experience perhaps?
I do, and this is why. Apparently, and obviously I haven't heard him, she has recordings of this incident, audio recordings, and we know how powerful video evidence is. We've talked about it with Cassie Ventura and how that really maybe even shift the direction of this case entirely, because of course Combs denied everything until CNN got a hold of that video in May. And we're talking about a lawsuit that was filed in April, I believe, and again, I don't know if it's true, but the allegations are that much of this was recorded and there's audio recordings. And if so,
it's all recordings. That's all Diddy did was record all of his crimes. So a lot of this stuff has been recorded. The feds got some of it, not all of it, but they got some of it.
And she's saying,
and they're still going over the footage right now.
No, and Christian is moving forward anyway. Then you have attempted sexual assault.
Talking about audio and video recordings, that's what's huge in this case. I mean, we heard a lot about it from Cassie in her lawsuit, then of course Lil Rod, and now confirmed in the federal indictment that the feds are saying, yep, we've got some, and that's what led to this indictment and his charges. But what's interesting is that in Lil Rod's lawsuit, he actually has photos, like screenshots of a recording of Justin Combs, and he says it's allegedly with a sex worker. Do you think that part is incriminating too, that the feds may be looking at that recording?
Yep, they got little Justin with some workers. They got him with some workers.
I do. And during Combs' initial appearance before the new judge, Subramanian, there was some discussion of this. And Christian and Justin were in court as well, supporting their father. But the feds were talking about the 96 different electronic devices they seized and the terabytes and terabytes of data. Now, some of it might not be relevant, but some of it may be very much on point, because going back to Cassie's original allegation, Combs reportedly recorded many of these sex acts. It might have been for his sexual pleasure. It might have been to maintain control over their participants. But whether it's a voluntary recording, whether it's a hotel security camera, whether it's something that Lil Rod, took in a still video or a recording, or whether it's something that, a civil plaintiff, a victim of sexual assault. I try not to name them, even though she did out herself in the complaint, took without the knowledge of Christian or others.
They got a lot of recordings that people didn't consent. A lot of people didn't consent to be recorded by Sean, Justin, or Christian, yet they was all recorded by these men.
It's all very, very powerful because oftentimes when you're dealing with sexual assault and sexual abuse, these are things that happen behind closed doors, right? Could be at a home, could be at a hotel. In this case, could be on a yacht. And usually there aren't a whole lot of witnesses to it. So you will have a he said, she said type situation in many, many cases. Well, a recording can really change that narrative because, again, it can really corroborate the story of one side or the other.
In regards to Justin specifically and these alleged recordings, audio, all of that, so that's in relation to Lil Rod's lawsuit. He's actually a co-defendant listed quite a few times throughout this. And in addition to him sitting next to this alleged prostitute, we have that photo. There's also allegations that he actually partook in these freak-offs.
Yeah, Diddy had, and that's another weird thing with Diddy, and that makes you think that him and his mother Janice, Miss Combs, had a few freak-offs when Diddy was younger, because Diddy has been buying ex-workers for his sons since they were teens, and I ain't talking 18. I'm just saying allegedly, but them boys been at freak-offs way before they entered high school, and Diddy was at freak-offs with his mama way before he entered high school. Diddy has smashed not only with his sons, but with the same girls as his sons. This dude he's a sick dude, man.
And potentially drugged women. This is something Lil Rod is saying. How would the feds go about proving something like that? I know that's the pattern we've seen across a lot of these civil suits, that women allege Diddy, for instance, drugged them. But now Lil Rod's also pointing the finger at Justin Combs, saying he drugged some of these women. How would the feds then go to look further into that?
Yeah, Lil Rod's lawsuit is interesting in that there are many defendants. We talked about Christina Horam, right? Some of the allegations that came out in Lil Rod's lawsuit was Christina, of course, being Combs' right-hand woman. She allegedly had the fanny pack with the drugs that were provided to the sex workers. There are the allegations directly against Justin as well. So whenever you're proving something like this, obviously, you're going to rely on the testimony of witnesses. It could be independent witness, because the sex workers, even though they're participants in a sex act, they won't necessarily be charged, or I don't think they're going to be defendants in the lawsuit if the allegation is that they were forced to perform these sex acts.
But that's how they flipped all the ex-workers. They flipped them all. Look, y'all, we know what y'all did. We know y'all all been prostituting and whoop-de-whoop. We know what y'all was doing. Y'all was all doing it, but we know. Just admit to your crimes. You get a proffer. Testify against Diddy and help us take him down.
It wasn't just a commercial transaction.
They're flipping sex workers.
On that testimony. Obviously, Lil Rod himself, but he's a plaintiff, so his testimony may be biased, may be true, but it's certainly something that you would want more of if you are a prosecutor. And then you look to video and you look to other types of evidence, maybe text messages, something that corroborates what Lil Rod has said. And of course, if you have someone like Horam who flips, that would be very, very helpful for prosecutors, because we know that former employees, they usually have a lot of information and they can be leveraged in a criminal case or even a civil one to cooperate to save themselves.
I want to talk more about that.
Get this to 900 likes, y'all. Double tap that screen. Let's get it to 900 likes. We almost there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap the screen. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Flipping of all this, because right now Diddy is the only one who has been charged federally in relation to this scheme, this alleged scheme. But as you pointed out, there are other people who have been identified as participants in all this. Christina Coram obviously is the main one, along with the Combs enterprise or empire, whatever you want to call it. She has not yet been charged, but I'm pretty sure, as you've told me in the past, probably this interview and many others, the feds are going to be talking to Christina Coram, and it would be in her best interest likely to cooperate with them. But what about Justin and Christian? I mean, they're so close to Diddy. They're his sons, and they have accusations against them. They could, as you said, face these charges in the future. What do you think? Do you think that they would flip?
I think it's a lot less likely that Justin and Christian would flip. I've seen children testify.
Do y'all think they're going to flip on their dad? What do y'all think in the chat? Do you think they're going to flip on Diddy, or you think they're going to stand stiff? What do y'all think in the chat?
Against their parents. We've seen it on Law and Crime many times, and obviously it makes for great drama and courtroom theatrics. But I think in a case like this, it's going to be less likely. They really owe everything to their father, right? He's obviously someone with significant financial means is someone that's going to pay for their lawyers and protect them. I think it would be pretty surprising to see a flip like that. Of course, anything's possible, but I think it's less likely given that there are people that really don't have that familial tie. They don't have their legacy. They don't have potentially hundreds of millions of dollars to lose if they end up turning sideways on their parents. So it's obviously a possibility. I think it's highly unlikely, especially what
I don't think they're gonna flip on him. I don't think that the kids will flip. I think that they're gonna protect their dad with everything. That's just my opinion. I don't think the kids are gonna flip, but we'll see.
we saw during that first hearing. The children all being in court directly supporting Combs, him waving and blowing kisses to them. I think a flip is unlikely with respect to Justin and Christian.
Yeah, what do you make of that? Obviously, they're supporting their father, as you've discussed. They were actually in the courtroom supporting him, as you.
But if one does flip, I think we know which one of them it's going to be. It's not going to be his twin. It'll be the other one. If one does flip, I'm going to say it'll be that one. If one does flip, maybe he's already flipped. Allegedly, they already said that he's been talking allegedly, but we going to see.
Said blowing kisses, all of that. But then there's also headlines, photos, videos of Christian Combs, who's been out partying after all this. People are obviously clamoring at any sort of Diddy news. But do these two have to kind of keep in mind that the focus is going to be on them? They are being watched, in relation to what their dad was doing, but also their allegations against them. Is this something they should be keeping in mind, their public image?
I do, Sierra, and it's not just about the courtroom. We've talked about the court of public opinion in a case like this, and the jurors are ordinary people, and everyone knows who Sean Diddy Combs is. And if there's this sort of very high-profile criminal trial happening in May or sometime in 2025, and the perception is that the family doesn't take this seriously, they're partying, they're drinking, it really plays into some of the allegations that this was just a party lifestyle, and
they still out partying. As you see, the kids is still kicking it. They still outside. They still partying. Nothing is changing with these people.
Individuals thought that they were above the law. Now, again, I'm not saying that jurors don't follow the instructions in the law, and they're really supposed to decide the case solely based on the facts and evidence in the case. But we've seen it time and time again. It could be Johnny Depp. It could be Michael Jackson. Whenever you have someone who's high profile and the narrative, the public perception, the PR really machine goes in one way, it can really help shape the opinions in the courtroom as well.
So we've talked about these sexual assault allegations that are against both Justin and Christian, but there's another incident that's pointed out in Lil Rod's civil suit.
What else did Lil Rod say? What else did Lil Rod say in that civil suit? And where's Lil Rod been? He's been real quiet.
And this is in regards to Justin. I just want to touch on this one quick.
Do y'all think Lil Rod is going to take the stand?
That apparently there was a shooting at one of Diddy's recording studios years ago, and that Justin and Diddy apparently covered this up. Somebody was obviously shot and injured in this incident. There were reports on it, but not in relation to either of those two. Is this something that the feds would pursue? I know that the main part of the case is these sexual assault allegations, but could they head down that road toward attempted murder with a gunshot wound?
Potentially, and I've gotten this question a lot with respect to, obviously.
Do y'all think that shooting is going to come back up and play a part in this case? What do y'all think in the chat?
The killing of Tupac, both in 1996, and the attempted murder in 1994. And a lot of people, I'm sure, watching believe that Combs, had something to do with that. I think it's challenging because then you start going in a very different direction, a rabbit hole. You're charging something that may be more difficult to prove. Involving a shooting, you don't necessarily have the victim who's there testifying. And, what I've seen from U.S. Attorney Damian Williams, and not just this case, and others as well, for instance, how he's handling the New York Mayor Eric Adams case, he is really keeping the surgical, he's keeping the charges narrow. That's why we're not seeing a kitchen sink approach. And sometimes we see that from prosecutors, for instance, in the Young Thug YSL case, everyone is being charged, right? Lots of different defendants, lots of different charges going, spanning over years. I don't think that's something that we're going to see here. I can't see that this prosecutor is going to charge things that aren't very easy to prove, because of that, then you start creating potential doubt, even though these are very serious allegations, obviously murder.
I think they already got a lot of doubts in this shit. I'm going to be real. Some of the allegations ain't strong. The more we look at some of these cases, it seemed like the feds is just freestyling and just throwing stuff together, throwing shit at the wall, seeing what sticks and what doesn't, and then they just gonna finesse their way through this.
Murder, we're talking about Tupac probably being the greatest rapper of our lifetime. I don't think this is something that we're going to see added to the charges in this case, because I think this specific prosecutor wants to keep things very narrow and very surgical.
So unclear about all this, whether any charges, if and when, they could be added. But if we're talking about the defense now, switching to their side of things, I'm sure obviously they're talking to Diddy, but I'm wondering about their conversations with Christian and Justin. Do you think that the defense attorneys, their team, would be reaching out to both of them to talk and kind of bulk up Diddy's side of the case?
Sure. I'm sure that anyone who's a witness, whether it's a family member or someone else who was there, really needs a lawyer, because they may get subpoenaed.
Everybody finna get subpoenaed. Now, that's something that's gonna happen. The kids will take the stand and be cross-examined. They're gonna definitely be in probably favor of their dad, but they definitely gonna get caught up in a lot of lies. Everybody gonna take the stand. The mama gonna have to take the stand. Diddy, the kids, the daughters, the sons, ex-girlfriends, friends. Stevie J probably going to end up being there. Some celebrities probably going to end up taking a stand, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is going to be a pretty big case, I believe. I mean, trial, I believe.
They may have to testify at trial or before the grand jury. Now, of course, everyone has the right to remain silent, and they can invoke if there's any criminal liability. But ultimately, everyone's going to need their own lawyers, because there's a potential conflict. Obviously, Combs and Christian, they have financial means. They're going to have their own lawyers. But, I mean, no question, whether it's a family member, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's someone who was a witness, just happened to be there, there's the possibility that they're contacted by law enforcement, HSI, and other federal agents. So they should have a lawyer, and they need to make a decision whether they're going to remain silent, cooperate, or do something else.
They better remain silent and lawyer the fuck up. That's the only best bet. Lawyer up, shut up. Or shut up and lawyer up.
And now it's important to know that all three of these people we're talking about today, Diddy, Justin Combs, Christian Combs, have denied all of these allegations against them. So that's important to talk about. But also, we do still have that civil suit specifically against Christian Combs here. But where does all of that land now? That we have Diddy, who's been indicted federally, he's facing these charges, but the civil suits, are they now kind of taking a back seat?
That's absolutely right, Sierra. What's going to happen is they're going to be stayed to the extent that Diddy is a defendant, because we know that there is a right to remain silent in a criminal case. Obviously, civil lawsuit, you don't have that same right, but you can potentially say something in a civil case that can be a problem in a criminal case. We saw that with Bill Cosby, of course, who was accused of sexual assault in a civil case. He made statements, and those were used against him in a criminal prosecution. So oftentimes, when you have civil and criminal cases at the same time, the civil case will be stayed or put on hold while the criminal process plays out. And that's what I expect to happen here.
Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all the charges against him.
He's pleaded not guilty to all the charges against my damn dog. Be on all my cords over here, man. I'm talking about that's why all my stuff be getting unplugged, because my dog.
And after his arrest, his attorney, Mark Agnifilo, released a statement reading in part, quote, Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who's spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. He is an imperfect person, but is not criminal. To his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with the investigation. Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. Right now, Diddy's federal trial is scheduled for May of 2025, but ahead of that, he's due back in court on December 18th. For Law and Crime, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Man, that boy Diddy. I don't know, man. This is going to be the trial of the century. This is going to be the biggest hip-hop trial of all time. Keefe D's case is going to be one of the biggest trials, because I think the Keefe D case is going to connect in with the P. Diddy case. I see a domino effect is going to be the hip hop industry is going to get shook down, not took down. They're going to shake them. Not going to take them. They're going to shake them. It's going to be a lot of people getting strong arms. It's going to be a lot of people being quiet. A lot of people going to get blackballed. A lot of stuff about to pop out in this industry. You're going to be able to see a lot of these people and the moves they making. You're going to start to see a lot of these people in these finesse moves that they've been making, man, behind the scenes, allegedly. I'm just saying, let's keep it a big buck. What do y'all think about this, though, man? Let me know in the chat, man. I don't know. I asked y'all a question. Do you believe the lady in the latest Diddy lawsuit? And 58% of the room said they did. 42% said they did, 57% of the room said that she was telling the truth. 43% of the room said she was cap. That's a lot of people who think that the story was cap. Being that with this Diddy situation, we think that Diddy's guilty of a lot. I just think they're just pinning stuff on him at this point. I just think they're just throwing stuff together, seeing what they can and can't get to stick. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know, man. I could be totally wrong. They said Oprah is going down too. Yeah, we've done if you stand on business, double tap your screen. Salute. Yeah, Oprah will go down. I've done a story on her as well with the Maui fires, and I've exposed the whole industry, bro. There's a reason why they don't want my content getting out, bro. They do not. I be telling too much over here, dog. I be doing way too much. I said Cassandra isn't as innocent either. None of the people in this are innocent. Cassie ain't 100% innocent. Her story is true, but it's some missing parts to her story. And I think Diddy will connect the missing parts to her story. But I still think he's a monster for what he did a lot of shit that he shouldn't have did. And that's neither here nor there. But I just think her story ain't as truth-telling and as forthcoming as people would like to think it is. I don't think anybody's telling the truth about the part they was playing. Yeah, Diddy's a monster, but a lot of these people should be going down with him. And like I said, this is going to happen. I think they're going to flip a lot of people to the point where they're not going to go down. And Diddy's going to go down all by himself. If Diddy go down, he'll go down alone. I don't see Diddy going down with the whole industry. I think he pissed off the right people. And now he about to pay for it. One way or another, he's either gonna get humiliated throughout this, or he finna sit down in jail for the rest of his life, dog. Ain't no other way around it, dog. He either gonna get hit or he not gonna get hit. But this is an industry shakedown, not an industry takedown. They shaking down everybody. Beyonce's panicking, Jay-Z is panicking, everybody's panicking. French Montana is ghost. Stevie J's. Last time we seen him, he was on the road. We never seen if he made it to his destination. We don't know where the fuck nobody's at in the industry. Everybody ain't partying. You don't really see nobody out no more. Everybody's quiet. Some of the younger celebrities who didn't have nothing to do with Diddy, they still doing their thing. These older people, they quiet as hell. Mary J. Blige ain't said nothing. Jennifer Lopez ain't said nothing. Stevie J. None of these people. You ain't seen Jermaine Dupri pop out. Bow Wow say he missed Diddy. Jay-Z ain't said nothing. Beyonce ain't said nothing. Well, they speaking behind the scenes. They're very truth-telling behind the scenes because you kind of see that they are shaking down bloggers and stuff like that. They're trying to get content taken down. So they're definitely paying attention. They're speaking volumes through their actions. And their silence is the loudest thing in the room. So Beyonce and Jay-Z, yeah, we definitely going to have to get into another discussion about them. I have more, but we'll save Beyonce and Jay-Z for another episode. But if y'all was rocking with this, hey, if y'all want to see me pop out tomorrow, I said, 4 honey buns? I better see that $45 up or I'll take a night off. If I don't see that 45 piece pop up by the time this live in, I'll see y'all on another day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be on TikTok tomorrow because I've been neglecting my TikTok to come over here. So I better see some love because I could go on TikTok and make some money too. I can definitely hop on my TikTok and make my coins. So, yeah, my TikTok, you get paid every week over there. So I definitely need to be on. I'm going to be on my TikTok heavy this weekend. So I don't even know if y'all want me over here. Y'all better show me you want me over here. Otherwise, I don't know, man. I'll take a night or two off of this motherfucker and be on TikTok. Shit. They said someone higher already paid the feds for the tapes probably. I believe the feds getting their hands on a lot of shit right now. I think they're gonna start proving their case here real soon. I think the more information come out, the worse off Diddy is, man. That's why he's trying to hurry up and get this trial started. He don't want no more of this damn footage coming out about him. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep that a big buck. Diddy is in trouble. Let's keep this a big buck. Diddy is in trouble. He said, yeah, we getting on Discord here in just a second. It said all their hands are dirty. Yeah, everybody in the industry hands is dirty. Everybody in the industry played a part in this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up this Discord server. Let's get over here in voice chat. If y'all want to come over to the Discord server, now is the time to go on and get on the Discord server. Let me say we are back. Pop out at everyone. All right, we back. All right, salute. Y'all can get on in the Discord server. We are back. A salute to all the new members that's on the Discord server, man. If you were not on the Discord, Oh shit, pressed the wrong button. If you're not on the Discord, here is how to get on the Discord server. The link is right there. That's the link to the Discord server. If you could hit that link. If not, just screenshot it and put that in your web browser. But salute to everybody who pulled up, popped out, showed up, and showed out. Like I said, if I don't see that 45 piece, I more than likely ain't gonna be on here tomorrow. So let's keep that a big buck. I might pop out, but then again, hey, chances are I probably won't. I'm just being real. At least I'm telling y'all. I'm being honest. Your boy Ratchet is honest, man. Your boy is honest, man. I'm be real with y'all. So let's see. We gonna see. You know, we finna jam some music here in a second. So what happens on Discord? Everything. Discord is lit. Video games we play with each other. Movies. Tomorrow we having we will be watching Saw 3. We watched Saw 2 last weekend. We'll be watching Saw 3 this weekend. Tomorrow night. I don't know what time. It'll be after my TikTok live. So after I do my TikTok, I will be no, I was just say over here. I will be on Discord and we'll be watching the movie tomorrow night, getting lit over there. Sports. We watch football on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll be over there doing everything, man. What don't we do on Discord? We'll be over there. It's a 24-hour server. Come kick it with us over on Discord. All right? Well, with that being said, man, I don't know. I guess I probably won't see y'all tomorrow. I don't know, man. We're going to see how things shape up tomorrow, but hey, it is what it is. Your boy Big Ratchet. I'm finna jam. Oh shit. I'm finna jam some of this music. My bad. I was hitting all the wrong shit. I'm finna jam some of this music over here. I don't know what the hell I'm over here doing. Yeah, you know it's time for me to mother effing get up out of here, cuz. All right, so let's start it off with this one. Let's go here. All right, y'all. You know what it is.
Dude, that's a long shot. Nigga that I won't smoke. If it's smoke, let's get it. Fuck it, you already know that I'm with. I just get on that beat and get the dumping. Man, who fucking with us in this city? Nigga, not a soul, I suppose. If a nigga flex up, then I'm going for the juggler. Man, we going for a dog, nigga, win, lose a drop. Boss cut throat like a murderer. In and out like a burglar. Dumping. Niggas on the ground, we turning nothing into something. Fuck y'all niggas. We ain't tripping out shit. Tag team. Off of yo bitch. Nigga so pissed. Yeah, they pissed off. Rather be that than pissed on. Skinny nigga, but my dick long. Yeah, you niggas hate me, but your bitch don't. Bad nigga dick and your bitch love it. I should get this hard dick, I ain't giving nothing. I ain't tryna feed the needy, I don't get back. Independent, you don't need a nigga big fat. Big sex coming, flowing in and out. A lot of bust downs going in and out. Off-brand niggas better simmer down. Black card code, let the winner now. Outlaw nigga, yeah, we get around. LSD, maybe come take me. I might shake some, but it can't shake me. Nigga, I won't stop till they y'all hate me. Hey!
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she no hands down. I'm the man in my city. Oh no, y'all already know that I hug the road. Oh no, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh no, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs link up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs in the bed, I make her lay flat. And all I do is stay facts, call her Cassie, how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roll head in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes. New shoes, couple new things, had to switch it up. I got a new team, had a new dream about the old days when I was puffing combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Nah, I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking and you know it had me. Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I Why grab it? He blowing up your phone, that's why tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she don't hands down. I'm the man in my city.
Just like you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
Man. Hold on, man. Tone bite, man. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, man. Let's go ahead and do this one more time, man. Before we get up out of here, man. Let's go ahead and pipe up one more time. Get the likes up, bro. Make sure you get the likes up, though. Tone bite. Make sure you get the likes up, Tone bite. Make sure you get the likes up. Man.
Never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. I'm talking about all these niggas. I'm calling out all these niggas. Ain't no Debo, don't stall these niggas. Pipe up. Pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up. Who the fuck won't war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a thread? Where I'm strapped like COD. And you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they y'all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick. And you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up.
My bad, I had my mic muted. All right, my bad. Yeah, man, I don't know who the hell just got blocked on my shit, but man, get off dick, bro. Get off dick, cuz. Get off my meat, man. Why y'all be following me and you don't like me, cuz? Why y'all just don't leave me alone, man? Why y'all just don't leave me alone? Why you just didn't eat it cold? You know what I'm talking about? Why y'all don't leave me the hell alone, man? Damn, let Ratchet just be with his people and leave me alone. Leave us alone over here, cuz. Damn, y'all boys worsen. Talking about y'all is annoying. Anyway, salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. I love all y'all. Throw the purple hearts up. Drop the flowers. Drop the gems. Drop the goat emojis, demon emojis, all that, man. Everybody say your good night. See you later. We finna get on Discord and rock out like we always do about this time. I'm getting the hell up off here. It's midnight. Salute to y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night/morning. Your boy Ratchet getting out here, man. I got some shit to do, man. I'm going to kick it with my people that support me. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother effing gang. I love all y'all. Good night. And if you're going to be on Discord, I'll see y'all later. If not, hey, it is what it is. We'll catch y'all on the next one. I might pop out, but then again, I told y'all if I didn't get that 45, I probably wouldn't. So I'll see y'all over on Discord, and I will be on TikTok tomorrow. I promise y'all I'll be on TikTok tomorrow. Either way it go, I will be on TikTok. My TikTok and my Instagram. TikTok is right there. Instagram is right there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. They both right there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, man. Make sure y'all follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram. TikTok, Instagram, TikTok. Follow me on both. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. It's the same name on both of them. The RatchetTV on both of them. Hit me up on TikTok. Hit me up on Instagram. It's going down. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all make sure to support the channel. I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. It's your boy Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. I'm out. Tone bite.